Okay. All right, where am I? What? What the freak is that about? The freak? Hang on one second. I'm just trying to. Here we go. Okay. Hi, Isabel, Kathy, Aurora, GB, Shelly, Samantha. Hi. Recliner Detective and she on. Let's see. 2 Scooter. Fergie. Move 2. 2 Scooter. Okay. Move to Laura Coley, Mimi, Debbie L, Samaran, Pink is my new RX. Hi, Pink is my new RX. How are you? Ashley Vestal. Let's see. Davita Lane. What do you mean, did I order my crafts? You said it was Tuesday. Anna, thank you, Anna. I feel a little bit weird. I put the number in Slack. Scooter, you didn't feel a little bit weird? Hi, Skipper. I feel a little weird, like I was in the massage chair earlier, and then I was like nodding off, but then dropping the phone. Then I said I want to go bake bread, and I was looking for my bread cloak because I wanted to bake the Emila Henry bread. Then I said, nah, I can't do that right now, but I really felt like bread. But I just feel a little weird, like not sick feeling at all. Just a little weird. Yeah, Aunt Timon. Hi, Wake Up. Hi, Kimberly Strange. Hi, Jess Sunspear. Hi, Dina. Hi, Maui Girl. Just feel a little strange. Lisa K. Oh, somebody's here. Happy.
You're not feeling good from it?
No, it's not that I feel bad, but I just feel like...
What the heck is that thing?
This little bird here.
Oh.
It's not that I feel bad.
A toucan?
Say goodbye, Ramblers. Goodbye, Ramblers. Bye-bye.
Where'd you get that?
She got me at Big Lots.
I love that. Hi, Debbie O.
Goodbye, Scooter. Bye,
Bye.
Scooter.
Bye, toucan.
Goodbye.
Or magpie or whatever.
See you later. Okay, fine. Let me shut him off. Um, yeah. So I just feel weird, like a little bit weird.
I know what you're saying. It was that after the second shot, I felt really fine, actually, but I kind of felt like a little bit lightheaded or foggy a few hours
Yeah,
later.
that's how I feel.
Yeah, but I didn't want to
Like
say
somebody
anything.
woke you up out of a deep sleep,
Yeah, something like that. Yes, yes,
and
yes,
you're like, "What day is it? Where
yeah.
am I?"
That, yeah. But then
Yeah,
the
that's
next
how I
day it was
feel.
gone. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean, I don't feel sick or anything. I'm not, I don't have a sore throat. I'm not congested. I'm not coughing and nothing like that. I just feel like somebody said, like, you gotta go, and you weren't ready, and you're like, oh. And then I feel like, like a warm feeling, like
yeah,
kind of warm. But I
yeah,
don't have a fever. Jimmy took my temperature. I don't have a fever.
yeah.
Get to
Yeah,
trolls.
I'm wondering if if that is a side effect, because I didn't know if it was or if it was just in my head. But because
I
I
think it
didn't,
is. It's kind of like a foggy kind of
yeah,
feeling.
yeah. So maybe it is a real thing.
Why? Don't let that wake up. Don't say no jab for me for sure now. It's nothing bad.
No,
I
not
don't
at
feel
all.
bad at all. I mean, it's not bad.
No, it isn't. Wake up, not bad at all. I
Mm-mm.
promise.
You'll feel a lot worse if they have to put you on a respirator.
Right. And in fact, I wasn't even sure if it really was anything wake up. I promise. I'm only saying I had that now since Carolyn said that, because I thought, oh, it's just in my head. But Dave didn't feel any different whatsoever. And I didn't feel weird. I mean,
Pfizer, Skipper.
I was not sick, so there's that. It was almost like if I'd had a tranquilizer or something a little bit,
Yeah, that was it.
right?
Yeah, you know what I get? I was like, I was holding my phone on the massage chair, and it kept falling out of my hand.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what the hell? Hi, Danielle C. So Lisa let me down.
So she never
She called me on
came.
my way there, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm a bad friend. I didn't know I was. I thought you said." And I said, "And Daniel C was all ready to come." Oh my gosh, she was going,
Oh
yeah. I
no.
said, "No, you're probably driving your other good friends." And she said, "I'm not driving anybody today."
She is so darn cute with those vaccinations that she takes everybody to.
Well,
If she
almost
thought
everybody. Almost everybody.
if you really, really had wanted her there, she'd be there in a heartbeat. If you said, if she thought you really needed her, she would be. She just thought, no, she's got it now. She's already had that first one. Jimmy will be there with her or whatever. If she really needed me, she'd be asking me to come for sure.
Hi, Nana T. Hi, Jennifer Rochelle. Easily distracted. Sean Sneed. Kathy. Poor Lisa
Did
D.
that sound good, Lisa D? Because I'm
Oh, but
texting
I
with
don't
her
know
right
how
now.
you drink that black. You just get black coffee, like cold, right?
Yes, but you
Ugh,
like sweetened. I just wrote that under your video. I was watching it,
I don't like
and
sweetened. But
yes, you do.
there's no sweetener in this. I just put half and half.
I thought you always had sugar or something in your coffee.
Flavor, but not
Well, you should
sweet.
have gotten a flavor. Why didn't you get a flavor?
Well, the guy didn't ask. I go to him. I see iced coffee cold brew, so I said, "What do you put in the iced coffee?" And he goes, "Ice." That's what he said to
Uh,
me. Ice. And I go, "Well, can I have cream in it?" And he goes, "Yeah," but he didn't give me cream in it.
and you didn't get the cold brew because that would have the cold foam. It didn't have the cold foam on top
No,
with the little bit of shake of like chocolate or something on top or
no.
cinnamon or something. Okay, because you didn't get, yeah, they have that cold brew that
No,
has
it was
that
really
cold
bad
foam.
service. They were so busy. It's
And that
ridiculous.
cream, Carolyn, that they put on the foam, that's sweet, a sweet cream. I don't
But
like
they,
that though, because it's sweet. I just
yeah,
like
but
it
there's
black.
other stuff like they have sweeteners that are not sweet, like they're just flavors, but
Right.
they don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
extra sugar. And then there's ones that have sugar. Um, but
yeah.
this is better just with the half and half. I mean, the guy just handed me like this black cup of coffee with ice. Here you
Yeah, I get
go.
that a lot too
Thanks.
though. Hey, Foxy Bot, how you doing?
Foxy Bot, did you get my email? I don't know who you're talking about, whether it's one or the other. Or maybe it's both. Oh my gosh, Kim Miller.
What?
She said, please pray for my
What?
family. My brother died in a boating accident. How old
Oh,
was he? Prayers for your family. I'm so sorry. How old was your brother? Where are you located?
that's horrible.
Hey, sorry, shares.
Gosh, that's so sad. She's that one that called in before, right? On the grief panel, or no? Or do
No,
I have to
no, you're
confuse?
thinking of, I know who you're thinking of.
Right.
Kim D, I think you're thinking of. Kim D, isn't it? Kim D?
67. Aww.
Oh, in California? Sorry to hear that. Lisa G. Who's Lisa G? Hi, Nana. 3. Ageless Beauty. Hello there. Jindal. Lisa, oh, Lisa Galkoski. She's gone. Jenna. Oh, no. So sorry to hear. Jenna, I didn't get an email from you. If you want to pass it along to Ashley, but I haven't gotten one from you. Kathy, sorry.
Hi, Sari shares. Hi, Daniel C. Beautiful. Gina Elizabeth. I'm going to turn on the sun.
Oh, boy.
Oh, sorry. That's why I'm trying to keep you over this direction more. So I don't blind everybody.
I didn't check my mail. I haven't checked. Missed something.
Hi, Jenna Ziegeldorf. Hi, Robbie Bob. Love saying your name.
Oh my gosh. You know what? What's her name? 10th Angel. I'm
Wow.
really in a fog. 10th Angel finished her Victorian house.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jennifer Rochelle. Yeah, the sun. Thank you, Anna. And you are too, Anna Sweden. Oh my goodness. Can't believe her. She just knocks everything out of the park, doesn't she? Hi, Jen Doe. Foxy Bot said she did not get your email. but she maybe missed it. Hi, Ashley Vestal and Timon Lane. I love that 10th Angel. Jen H, Lori Colley, Slam RN. Carolyn, I only need like 110 people, 110 more, and I can start doing lives.
Oh, wow.
And we can split, one night we'll be on your channel, the next on mine.
Right. This lady put this up. Look at this. You sent this to my mommy rambling, so I forwarded it to me. She said,
Hi, Nana T.
I got the idea when you did a Dollar Tree walkthrough. The yardsticks and stickers came from the Dollar Tree. I went right out and got the stickers, not sure what I was going to do with them. I had some jars. I was planning to tint with clear Elmer's food coloring and water. I stuck a sticker to one of the glass jars and they stuck really well. So I used the solar light lids with the handle for hanging. I got those on Amazon. I love these, especially at night. Thanks for all the content and just the compassion that you and the rest of your community have for each other as well as anyone who needs it. I've laughed so much. It's been a while since I've laughed out loud and it felt good. Thank you again for the group and taking me in. And this is, you know what? I'm not sure who this is though, because they didn't sign their name.
Oh.
So
Hi, Susan B.
If you see this, whoever you are, you should now say in the comments who you are. But nice job. And I didn't know you could get those lids on Amazon. That's a good thing to know. Okay.
What's that noise?
What?
Do you have a heater going or something?
Got a little bit of my foot heater. Is it bothering you?
No, I just heard like it didn't sound like it. It sounded like something different.
Oh, okay. I think it just kicked on or something. I don't know. We might get snow, it said. It said we might get snow Friday morning or something. I don't know. I just heard a little bit of the news. I know I couldn't have been flipping out that much.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, well, yeah, it is still April though,
Yeah, April. Okay. If you want, I can read my retort.
Yes. Hi, Julian Gonzalez. I was just going to ask you though, if you would mind if Danielle put my link in just to see if anybody would subscribe.
You want to go on? What? What'd you say?
I was going to say, do you mind if Danielle puts my link in?
No. Are you kidding, Scooter?
To see if anybody wants to sub. She can get it in there so quick.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear. Child, you're not forgetting your mother. I'm the poor little lady sitting out in the snow all alone. See, that's my daughter right there. She loves me. Danielle. Ageless Beauty says, I love snow.
You do? Wow.
I do too, but not now. Done with it.
I'm ready for, I want some sun.
Yes, sun.
Tired of this crap.
Sun. Thank you, Billy Jones. You just subscribed. And I love your picture.
I just have to check something really quick here. I think FoxyBot's coming on to read something.
Oh, good.
FoxyBot, you're coming. She has I don't know, she has someone crazy attacking her or something. She's going to read, I don't know what she's reading. She's reading something about it.
Oh, good. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Liney Marks.
I'm just checking. I just have to check one thing.
Hi, Golly. Hi, Sportinista. Lisa Gaykowski.
Okay.
And Bart Turd. Thank you, Anna. Thank
Bart
you,
Turd?
Anna.
There's somebody named
Yes.
Bart Turd?
Yes. Thank you, Anna Sweet. Pam W. Julianne.
They all just subscribed?
Lisa D. She says, how do you feel, Carolyn?
Everybody just subscribed?
Well, no, Anna was already subscribed. Anna
Oh.
Sweden.
Lisa
But,
D is there?
Yes.
Lisa D. Disappointed. That's how.
Bart Turd says hi from Brazil. Oh, thank you, Pink is my RX. She just subscribed. Hi, Nana times 3. Carol Clark. Skipper. Yes, Nicole Atkinson beat cancer. I saw her video. She got to ring the bell.
Oh, I saw that. I mean, I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't see the video.
Thank you, Danielle C. She just keeps a drop in it. Oh, thank you, Slammer in. You already were. Thank you so much. Snow remover. It was Nana of 3 who emailed the craft picture. Tell Carolyn.
Oh, Nana of 3? Oh, Nana times 3? Nana 3 times?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Nana
okay.
times 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bart Turd. Just sub to me. Kim Sportinista is already subscribed. Hi, Marianne Frontine. You are good like that, Danielle C. You're good at everything you do.
What? Fatal error. What is a fatal error?
Grace Stewart. Thank you, Jenna Ziegeldorf. I know you are, Patricia. Thank you. And I know you are too, Jen H. Wake up's getting soothing, gentle April showers here. Oh, I love that, especially for sleeping wake up. Isn't it great? Golly gollies from Louisiana, just like Foxy Bot. Foxy Bot doesn't live in Louisiana anymore, though, does she?
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
No, she moved.
Where?
Remember? Yeah. Remember?
No.
Yeah, somebody was saying that she moved to, gosh, where was it?
I don't
They
know.
were yes, they said Foxy Bot told them, not Louisiana. She's already in Louisiana, obviously. They said that she moved to Texas, I think.
No. Oh, she didn't. No way.
She did. I believe so. Right, Foxy? Jerry McCulley, Carolyn, I just came on. How was it getting the Ickies vaccine?
It was no problem getting the vaccine. I just feel a little bit, I don't know, foggy.
Thank you, Lisa Gakowski. I know you have been. Sunny and 80s in Florida.
Sunny.
Good.
Can I show you guys something that you're talking about the cricket? Well, they got something at Michael's and I saw it today. Look at this. Gary wouldn't have had to done a blasted thing. Okay, they have this wider cart and it's $49, but I think it goes on sale and it has a wooden shelf top immediately for it. Let me see if I can show you. I hope Davita Lane is here, maybe. You see this? This is like the one I said for the paint. It's wider, and then you can get this wood top for it for $14.99, and that's regular price. I saw it today in the store. And then this card says $49, but I think it goes on sale to like $30. And then if you get that top, you can put your Cricut right on there and roll that baby
Oh, nice.
right on out of
Carolyn,
there.
Lisa D said, after my second shot, I felt foggy too. It was weird. Okay. And then Mary Rose says, you had your second dose. Yes, she did, Mary Rose. She had it today.
I did, Mary Rose. Lisa D, did you see that card I just showed you? Gary wouldn't have had to do a blasted thing. And I think it goes on, I think that cart goes on, I don't know why I think that cart goes on sale. And it also comes in black, for those of you that like black.
Thank you, Grace Stewart. Foxy Bot says she used to live in Texas as a baby, a baby.
See? Comes in black too, and you can get the top on it.
She said Gary's going crazy, making everything on the Cricut. And the cart looks great, she said. I really like those. So how many are you getting?
Who, me?
Yeah, carts.
Well, I'm going to wait till they go on sale. I'm sure it goes on sale. I want to see what the price of the Hudson rolling cart. It's probably.
So Foxy Bot, are you calling in?
And the other one used to be $49. It always goes on sale to $29, and now they just keep it at $29.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Foxy Bot, aren't you calling in? Sean Sneed says, I think the cart Gary did is prettier. MRB, where is Scooter Biden? Scooter loves Joe Biden from holding number 72. You're back. Danielle, that's my fan club there. What does holding number 72 mean?
Who knows?
Hi, Vanessa Renda. Praying for your sister, Nana Patty.
Mm-hmm.
For comfort for her, and for you, and all her family that loves her.
Yep.
Mary Rose says, am I the only one who gardens trying to be self-sufficient?
No. A lot of I garden. But it's not time to grow stuff here yet. It's too early. I mean, you could start stuff inside, but I just buy the plants at the nursery and plant them here.
Jerry McCulley, I just came on. Carolyn, I'm really scared to get the Icky's vaccine. How do you feel, Carolyn?
I feel fine. I feel a little bit like, if you get up too early in the morning and you feel like a little bit like loopy or something, I'll just like that. Nothing bad. Nothing that would stop you from getting it. It's a lot the hell better than being in the hospital on a ventilator. Let me tell you that.
Right.
Nothing to be scared of. Okay. So there's that. Why can't I just get a price on this? I'm getting so angry with this. Do, do, do.
Hey, Nora Woods.
Oh, so 20% off. Hold on a minute.
No, the shot doesn't hurt at all, does it, Patricia Bassett?
No, it doesn't hurt. The shot doesn't hurt. You don't hear
Did your
anybody
arm
scream.
feel sore at all? 'Cause my second shot, it did not feel sore one bit.
No, mine doesn't feel sore either.
Not even the next day it didn't. Oh, who's here? Foxy?
Hey, Sha. What's
Did you,
going
Foxy,
on?
Foxy, where do you live? Do you live in Louisiana?
I live in Louisiana.
Okay, why does Scooter have this false information she's
Well,
spreading?
because probably I was talking, I've lived in Florida as an adult, and that's when I really went full time because they have the studios out there, so I could do my acting. And then Miami is, it's far, but I was over in Miami modeling a lot, and then I moved to Texas when I was a BB. So she probably heard me say when I was TBB that I lived in Texas. And I lived in Oklahoma for a year. I lived in Oregon.
I was listening to, Foxy, I was listening to a channel last night,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about how you moved from Louisiana to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
like
I
a month
moved to
ago.
Texas when I was little. Who said that? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, I hadn't moved to Texas. Probably somebody fishing.
They said
Where's
something about
Foxy?
Foxy. They said you were running from the law.
They did really, Scooter? Scooter, did they really say that?
Did they really say that? That's hysterical. Well, they probably said that because I said to some Fruit Loop the other day, I'm not afraid of you, I'm afraid of me because I go from 0 to prison real fast.
No, they didn't.
Hey, Carolyn, did you know you're my cult leader? That's what I was told in the comment section yesterday.
I know, I'm a cult leader, isn't
So
that funny?
I was going to read you my reply in the surprising reply I got back and teach y'all how to be a Rougarou. Because this is how a Rougarou handles a rat.
Okay.
Oh, let me pull it up. Give me a second. I'm looking through
All
the
right.
stupid. I had it. Oh, wait a minute. My friend and I were laughing so hard about it. Because I hadn't heard from any Fruit Loops for a while. I haven't really been on, participating that much. I mean, the only time I really come on a panel is your panel. I don't go on anybody else's. And then the drama has been so freaking crazy. I'm like trying to just I just don't want to be involved in that.
That's why they said that you haven't been on is because
I was running from the law.
They said you've been running from the law.
I've been running from the law. We'll tell them I'm headed to Mako. I'm gonna be drinking margaritas on the beach, Mamacita. If that's where I'm going to go somewhere, it ain't going to be Texas. And the law is dingbat.
Do that.
Okay, let me see. Hey Siri, open up Messenger. Okay, yeah, I wrote you email. I haven't had any of this person bother me in a while.
But is it the person with the 3 initials?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me read this to you. It's going to make you laugh. It made me and my friend howl. Okay, so I was over on some crime channel. I can't tell you what. You know, like I go all over the place. I'm not
Right.
like these weirdinos that just sticks to one small part of the internet. I mean, my God. You know, so I'm over there minding my own beeswax, you know. I talked about, I was talking about the Androcchio case because it really kind of bugged me. I don't think that guy killed himself. I think he was murdered by his girlfriend and his best friend. I mean, when somebody's murdered, you don't go to their ATM or then their bank and try to withdraw their funds now, do you? Right, I mean, right after they commit suicide. That's
Right.
not, if you're their best friend and something happened to you or Two Scooter Chick or Nan Patty, somebody I like from the Ramblers, I am, and there's so many of them. I feel bad because I'm going to miss 10,000 people. Well, say, you know, you like, oh, Carolyn killed herself. Well, I'm not going to be on videotape at the bank withdrawing your funds illegally. So it's just a suspicious case. So they
You could
had
be like,
something
no, Foxy, you
to
could be like,
say
wait a
to
minute, I
me.
gave her a super chat. I'm trying to get it back.
What?
You could have been like, I'm just trying to get my super chat back, but she's not here anymore.
Oh my God, Carolyn, I was laughing. You said, in fact, I was talking to my friend about it. We were watching you, and you said something so funny. What was it? Because we were just watching you today, and I said, I love Carolyn.
Oh, was it about that guy that said the stuff, how to decorate your house?
No, what was it? It was something, you know how you have those smart New York comebacks,
Oh, yeah.
you know, where you're really sarcastic, like when you were talking to that guy that, and you go, I'm from Missouri, show me. He's like, really? You're
Yeah.
like, no. But, anyways, okay, here it is. And this person leaves me a long comment. And in this comment, they called me a sociopath. And in the other part of the comment, they said that I should go and report back to my leader. And I have no idea who my leader is, since I told you I run at the head of my own pack, and I don't have a leader. But anyway, Fruit Loop. So I said, I wasn't feeling too good when this, you know, brilliant, erudite writer wrote me. So when I called my friend. I said, "Can you believe this Fruit Loop?" And so I wrote back. This is the comment section. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Last time I checked, take your meds. That's why they prescribe them. You are like a mosquito, a marron. That's in Cajun. And a Cajun loup-garou don't get bothered by marrons. They know better than to bite us. So why don't you buzz off? You are the only one stalking female creators, you Fruit Loop. Speaking of cults, have you dropped out of the Manson cult yet? Bet you were sad when Charlie died, weren't you?
Did you respond back?
That's what I wrote. And they wrote back, point made. I was like, that's right, honey. The point was made. Because you're dealing with a rougarou. You're dealing with a loup-garou, a skin-walking loup-garou. And she don't play. Homie don't play this. Dumb. You know, like I'm just sitting in the bed thinking of her and I'm going to break out in the sweat or something, you know. Yeah, right. So I was just like embracing my toit. You hear me? Ugh. Embracing my chew.
So why was she on? Why did she get? Cause you were commenting in there, and she just jumped on
I
it.
was commenting in there, and I made a comment about the case because, you know, we have another copycat to the watch. You know, certain people on the internet like to slam victims' family and like to take their pain and just carry it all over the internet. So, and make them suffer worse. I mean, it's not bad enough that their family was murdered, or, let's say it turns out that they find out he commits suicide, which I don't think they did. They reopened the case. And so, I was commenting that, it's just ridiculous that, these families that come to the internet to try to get help and support from people, have to put up with these Fruit Loops that have these crazy conspiracy theories, or take the side of, because they're Aristophilias, which is, the thing with these women that like murderers and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
And they just like this, they just like taking the craziest theory and putting it out there because it's controversial. It don't make any sense, but they still get a lot of, views. They get, some of them get chats up to 1,000. Now, I think that they're pulling a lot of people from their Facebook group, but I wrote it. I didn't even think about it. I get this long reply. He called me a sociopath, telling me to go back to my leader and quit inserting myself. I'm like, oh my Lord. And that person can talk really well when they want to. They suddenly don't sound mentally ill. And, I said, I told my friend, I told my Shabby B, I said, I don't think that person's crazy. So, they can pull the crazy on when they want to. And I ain't crazy. Crazy is me. I'm crazy all the time, every day, 24 hours a day. And you don't mess with real crazy, you nut. My family was murdered. I got nothing to lose. So your little threats don't scare me. But anyways, I just thought that was hysterical. And then my other friend, somebody was saying some naughty things about you. And I wrote you in the comment section. I said, man, you don't even know it, but you got some Luke-garoos out there.
Where was that? That was happening at the same place?
No.
Oh.
I met another place in Emily.
Oh, yeah,
So
crazy. Yeah. Wow.
She ripped her
boy.
to
Yeah.
pieces. It was epic. I told her I was going to call in. Hope she's listening. Let me see what, because I got that too. I got what she wrote. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Hang on, let me see. I'm trying to pull it up.
Let me just say real quick, Foxy Bot, I was totally joking about seeing them talking about you on any channels.
I figured you. I figured they were like, she must have been in trouble.
Scooter's just trying to get ready because she's been called out for all kinds of things lately.
No, I was just.
What's she been called out for?
Being racist.
No.
I kind of caught the other day. Y'all kind of made my heart skip a beat. I was like, the title was something like to talk about Scooter, and I was like,
right.
What's she done now?
Being racist, yeah.
No.
Yes.
I was playing around, Foxy Bot.
You can't be racist.
Being racist.
I'm a minority, and she likes me.
Right, because she didn't like Italians.
Italians.
She did not like Italians, is what they said, but that wasn't true.
A lot of people in the South say Italians. They don't mean nothing by it. It's just the way they talk, No, it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean that they're prejudiced against Italians.
She was playing, yeah.
Yeah, I was just playing around.
I figured. Oh, I know. Scooter always likes. She needs to start writing books. She can fool you.
I was just playing around with you, Foxy Bot.
Yeah, I know yours, Scooter.
Don't worry.
I'm playing back.
She's playing back.
I'm playing back.
She's playing back, Scooter.
Yeah, I'm cutting.
No worries, Scooter.
I mean, even if, let's say, even if somebody did say, well, I heard she had to run to Texas, I would think that was hysterical. I would laugh about that. I would say, Mexico is my preference.
Oh, my gosh, Scooter, start worrying about it.
Carolyn, remember the troll that just came in saying Scooter Biden again?
Yeah.
And their name was Holding number 72. And I said, what does that mean, I wonder? Sari Shares said that means a mental evaluation.
Well, we say 5150. That means when you get 5150, that's when they take you to the loony bin and they keep you on a 72-hour hold to see if you're gonna, be all right. I knew this old boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking. He told his wife they was having a fight, and he told her, "I'm gonna kill myself," and and then he just forgot about it and went out and mowed the lawn. And the people picked him up right in his front yard. The white coats took him to the state hospital right there. He had forgotten all about it, and they locked him down for 3 days. They can't usually keep you any longer than that unless you're a harm to yourself or to others. But there's ways I'm teaching Carolyn to get around that stuff with Fruit Loops. I'm not going to mention it on the air. Carolyn can tell you that I want these Fruit Loops to know because that's my ace in the hole. I'm on very good terms with my court. Anyway, here's what the reply was to this is my friend. I'm going to imitate her. Since when did you stoop to be a mean girl and going after mommy ramblings? Wow, not a good look. I'm really disappointed in the direction your channel is going. There is so much more you could be doing than gossiping and putting out hate videos. I'm pretty shocked considering how much you hated being bullied. And touche. That's what we call when you get fast, you better sashay when I get fashay. Ooh, she rigarooed her for you, Carolyn. Woo. Smoked her.
You did. You wrote
you
that.
feel good. See, you got friends in low places
You wrote
didn't
that?
even know about.
Did you write that?
No, my friend wrote it, darling.
Oh.
I didn't write it. I wrote the other one that you heard where I said, you moron, mosquitoes don't bite me. So why don't you buzz off, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I wrote the first one y'all said, pardon me. But no, I didn't write that last one. No, ma'am. That girl is serious. That's another one you don't want to mess with. Trust and believe me. I know her. She's been around large farm animals, and we're both ex-trained. Well, she's still training. I don't do that anymore, but I trained horses. That's how I put my way through school. I was a head trainer. I operated on them. I castrated them. I delivered their babies, and I put them down. I can do all that. So, yeah, they had this girl when I was working on the farm, and we autopsied this horse. It was my boss's horse, and he was crying. I worked around all these real tough cowboys, but they were very bright men. They were all professors at the college I went to, and they had a working horse farm, and I worked on it, and I got paid on it. I started off shoveling, the stalls, and started as low as you could get, and I worked myself all the way up to like head trainer, and they hired an all-women staff after they hired me because they were so impressed with the way I handled the horses, and they would say, it might take me a little bit longer to do all the work, but I was much better with the animals. So, and I worked for all men, all really tough, quiet guys. One of them, though, he's a good friend of mine. He was in a play I directed. He's an actor, and but he's still training. And he has like his PhD in genetics and was head of the animal science department. But I had to put this horse down. That was one of my lower boss's horses. She had what they call heat in their feet, and it's really expensive to fix that. And it makes their hooves kind of turn outward. So he was literally crying. So we put her down, and then we autopsied her because they also had classes out there. So, it was something for people to, learn from. And this girl, she trying to, one of those wannabe tough girls. you know, oh no, I want to go in there and clean up. Oh no, that wasn't that day. Okay, well anyways, we autopsied the horse that day, and I've got pictures of me holding the legs and stuff. It's gross. But on another day, one of my favorite stud horses, he had an epileptic seizure. We didn't know he had epilepsy, and I found out at that time. The vet told me it wasn't a common thing. They really didn't know much about it with horses, and he whacked me in the face. And poor thing, he broke the bones in his face. I thought he'd broken my nose. And he was one of my most gentle horses. His name was Zip Zip Zip. He's a race horse that had been put out to stud. And so this girl, she tries to be really tough. And I mean, the stall in the barn was completely covered in blood. It looked like a horror movie. I mean, his blood was everywhere because he was having a seizure, and so was my blood. I mean, he hit me in the face, and if you've ever been hit in the nose, you know that's a really bad bleedy area. So a nose bleed will just bleed, 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 bleed. And I had on, at the time, it was popular to wear scrubs. I mean, that was sort of a fad. And so I had on a green scrub shirt, and it was completely covered in blood. And I didn't end up having a broken nose, thank God. I thought he'd probably broken my nose and knocked out my teeth. But, you know, I didn't even cry. I mean, I wanted to. Trust and believe, I wanted to. It hurt. But I wasn't going to do that in front of those tough cowboys, you know, because I was like the only woman working there at the time. And I didn't want them to think I was weak or some little delicate flower. So, you know, they were already looking at me sideways. They didn't think, you know, when they first hired me, and they were making bets that I wouldn't stay. And I surprised them all. So then she was with one of the 4-H people, and I wasn't into all that. And so, you know, and I was a paid employee, and she's trying to be tough girl. So she goes in the stall and says she's going to clean it up. Now, it's gross. Like I said, looked like a horror movie. Because he's seasoned, he's broken the bones in his face, he's hit me, he's knocked my lip and my nose all to pieces. There's blood everywhere. And so she goes in there, she cleans us off, and then she passes out. And she breaks her arm. And I was like, yeah, that's what you get for, you know, trying to show off, you know. Nobody asked you to go in there, and I don't know what you were trying to prove. It proved absolutely nothing. But see, that's where I got my training, and that's why nobody messes with me. I mean, there was a girl from Maryland. We hired her as a welder late into the game, way down the line. And she was a big girl. I'm 5'9.5". This girl was about 5'10.5". She had broad shoulders, but she's real pretty. She had platinum blonde hair. And this 6-foot girl, 6 feet tall now, 6 foot, she was a bully. And they all were in 4-H, and like I said, I had no interest in that. I was working and putting my way through school, and I was like, I don't have time for all that. And so they put cow manure in her hair. And I said, oh, no, I would never let them, you know, and this bully did it. And I'm like, why did you let her do that? And then at first I got mad because she's one of my staff, and I was head trainer. So I told them, you know, I was going to whoop their, you know what, and to, you know, send the girl on over, and I'd give her, you know, I'd really put the hurt on her because I wasn't going to have. We had other people, and there was another girl on the staff, and she's real little and tiny. She weighs just like maybe 100 pounds, soaking wet, probably less. She's tough. You're not going to mess with that girl. She rides horses for a living. She trains them. She's even a better trainer than I am. Far more experienced. She's been in it all her life, where I just started kind of late in the game, but my daddy grew up on a ranch. And you know, we just don't cotton to that. I mean, you know, you have to be tough and not the keyboard warrior tough. You got to be really tough. And when my adrenaline gets pumped up, let me tell you something. I got a boyfriend that's 6'3", and when I was going through that horrible time when my family died, at the hands of some bad people. You know, let me tell you, just something like I'm telling you, just don't play with me. That's just not something I caught into. I'm not gonna bother anybody, and that's the thing that shocked me. Because I'm just minding my own business, doing what you do in the comment section, which is comment. And in a comment section, by the way, that was it's a big YouTube channel, and they favored that. They believe that the family is correct and that it wasn't a suicide, and they've been very vocal about defending them. So, and the case is an older case, and it's just now kind of getting some light, so I don't know why they decided to do that. Who knows? But I wasn't in the mood, so I just said, okay then. You wanna dance? We're gonna dance now. So put your dancing shoes on, honey, because this is not a normal person you're talking to. Yeah, but I thought that might make you feel good, Carolyn, for me to read that other comment. Like I said, see, you don't even know. You got little angels out there, little rougarous out in the saying, what are you doing? Bad mouth and mommy ramblings. So I thought that might make you laugh. It makes me laugh, really.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
does.
At the end of the
It's
day,
like I discussed
you're
last
just
night.
giving me you're giving me a good time when you do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's kind of stupid on your part because I ain't breaking out of sweat going, oh, woe is me. She called me, said I was on, come on, leader, oh, Miss Scarlet, what I gonna do? I just don't think I can barely stand the pain.
Drink some more of that
from the
Kool-Aid that I sent you.
Huh?
Drink some more of the Kool-Aid that I sent you, please.
Oh, that's what I was saying. She may, unfortunately, she missed that last batch that Jim Jones was handing out when she was on the island. Over there, good Lord. These people, they drive me crazy.
Like Lisa D.
But yeah, truthfully, it does make me laugh. You're just entertaining me for free.
I don't
Just
feel
gave me
yucky, Della. I just feel like weird, like a little bit groggy, but not sick.
Yeah, but you don't feel bad weird, do you?
No, just a little groggy.
You don't feel like you can't breathe. You don't have any
no,
broken out. And you got your faculties because you're talking to us.
Yeah.
So like if you were telling me, I don't know where I am.
Right.
Like if you were acting like I was acting a few days ago on that medical marijuana when I was going, what is time? Is this real? I can't remember my way to the bathroom. Then I would be concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you're just feeling kind of tired, my fiance had the first shot. He hasn't had the second one, but his mother had both shots, and she's doing great. And she just broke her hip not that long ago.
No, I don't feel tired. I'm not tired now. I don't feel tired now. I just feel like, if you get up really early in the morning and you're like, okay, let's go, and you're not tired, but you're like, you have to, I don't know, it's just foggy, like a little foggy, groggy, foggy.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. Lisa D said she was like that too. I was like that. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I think if you were going to have really bad symptoms, you would have already had them. Oh, I made up another, this is I don't know if I can read this. It's a little off color. There's one little bad word which means a woman of ill repute. Could I say a woman? But it's not directed anywhere. I won't say it, but you'll have to figure it out. This old man, he played for He played with a dirty little, so she knick-knack, paddywhack, gave away his bones. Always remember, ladies, check their phones. This old man ain't coming home. I had a friend that got cheated on, so I wrote that for her.
Yeah, I've never had a
She
hangover,
loves-
Bella Mac. Do you know that? Because I've never been drunk, so I've never had a hangover.
Oh, you've never even had any liquor?
Liquor?
Alcohol.
No, I've never been drunk in my
Alcohol.
life. I've been a little tipsy from a glass of wine, but I've never been drunk in my life.
It's not a good feeling.
So I've
all
never
that
had a
stuff,
hangover.
That high.
I've
You
never
wouldn't
had.
like it because you're a type A personality. You know, I can't stand feeling that way. So I'm telling you, you wouldn't like it. It's a nasty feeling. You know what it feels like? I think it would react on you the way it does me. It just makes you feel out of control and weird. It's not
Yeah, I
fun.
don't like that. See, I don't like being out of control and weird. I
See,
don't
that's
like
what
it.
I'm saying. You're like me. You got a type A personality. You like
They
to
gave
be
me
in
something
control.
in the hospital once, and I freaked the freak out. I said, "What? Oh my gosh, I feel so weird. Why do I have?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh, you've never taken drugs before?" And I said, "No, I don't like it." And they were laughing at me. And I
Well,
didn't
yeah,
like
it can feel really unpleasant for people like us.
I
mean,
did not like it. I didn't. I felt out of control. I didn't like it. I
was
hated
the room
it.
spinning? Kind of slow. Things kind of slow down.
Well, yeah, I
and
didn't.
then they
Had
kind
no
of.
concept of time or anything. I was.
There you go. That's the exact reaction I have. And oh my God, you have no concept of time. You can't like put simple stuff that you know in your normal
I did not like
brain.
it, and the nurses were laughing.
It's horrible.
And they were
That's
saying, "Oh
not
my
funny.
gosh, just enjoy it." And I said, "I don't like
Uh-uh.
this feeling. What's wrong? There's something wrong." And they're like, "No, there's nothing wrong. That's the way you're supposed to feel."
No, it's not. You know what? And you need to tell your doctor that because that's what I woke my boyfriend up at like 3 a.m. after they gave me that medical marijuana. I couldn't laugh. I mean,
See?
I couldn't quit laughing, and it was not ha ha funny. And I have to
No.
wake him up, and I'm like this. That's how hard I was laughing. I can't catch my breath because I'm laughing so hard. There was nothing fun about it. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, hi, you get all fine." It was horribly hideous. And it's exactly what you just said. I felt like I lost a sense of time and nothing was in my control and everything kind of weirdly slowed down, but yeah, it was kind of spinning. And then I couldn't remember how to get to my own bathroom. I told my fiance, I said, "You got to help me get to the bathroom because I can't remember where it is or how to get there." I mean, it's like a few feet away, and I could. It was like I had dementia and like the high that everybody talks about. Like, oh, enjoy it. It's hideous for people like that. So I feel you, babe. Feel
Hi,
you.
Henny.
That's
How you doing? Henny, #1 fan. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, go ahead, Foxy. Sorry.
But anyways, yeah, that's an ugly feeling, and nobody can relate to it unless you have that feeling, because you are totally out of control. And again, it's not like the pleasant high that people talk about when they drink alcohol or take drugs. And I'm thankful for it. I mean, I thank Le Bon Dieu every day, and merci beaucoup every day, because that, you know, I didn't ever want to get addicted to any drugs, alcohol. I don't smoke. So, you know, that's good for me, you know, c'est bon. I mean, that's good. So, I don't ever want to, you know, become addicted to something. And that kind of is my safety thing, because I don't get the reaction of feeling good. Like when they give me opiates and stuff, or like if they give you any kind of benzodiazepines, which is like Valium,
Those are really
Xanax,
bad.
instead of making me feel like, you know, good, like it would, most people would enjoy that, it's not a good feeling for me. I hate it. And my
They're not
doctor is
good for
very
you.
aware
Those
of
are
it.
not, really not good for you at all.
a lot of people get hyper, and that is what happens to me, and that is a miserable feeling because you aren't in control. You're no longer in control of your own mind and body. So, it's tamped down for me now some. But like a year ago, 2 years ago, oof, I say oof, that was something, I'm telling you. So I feel for you, but I don't know. I mean, just keep a record of your symptoms, Carolyn. Just kind of keep tabs on yourself. Let Jimmy know.
Well, that's
Are you
that's why
drinking
I'm
lots
going
of
live. So
fluid?
Scooter's taking everything down in a journal.
Yeah, well, let Scooter take notes. Are you drinking fluid?
I'm calling Scooter with every new symptom, so she can put it
I
down
was
in
gonna
a journal.
tell
No
you
matter
in the
what time of
chat.
day, I'm going to call you all night, Scooter, and I'm going to need you to watch
Well,
me
that's
sleep
good.
tonight.
That's
Scooter,
what Scooter's there
you're
for.
going to have to watch me
Scooter's your
sleep
wing
tonight.
girl.
Okay?
I don't worry at night. I don't worry about you, Carolyn, because you got Scooter and you
Well,
got
I have people to
Aunt
watch me sleep,
Patty.
but tonight is Scooter's turn.
Yeah, and you
I
got
can't count on
Brush
Lisa
Lady.
D. She dropped the ball. Lisa D. Totally dropped the ball.
You got Brush Lady with her kitty cat. You
No,
got
she
that.
totally dropped the ball today.
Oh, she dropped the ball. I heard a
She
little
was
bit of
supposed
that.
to take
She
me to
forgot
my
something,
vaccine.
didn't she?
Yeah, she was supposed to take me to my vaccine today, and I was waiting at the bottom of the driveway for her, and she never showed up, and Danielle was waiting to come with her, and she just didn't show up, but she's driven every other person on Long Island and in New York to their vaccine appointment.
Okay. Hey, I heard they gave you a paper card. That is the weirdest, most
Oh my
inconvenient
gosh,
stuff
they
I
made
have
me feel
ever heard.
terrible that I forgot the paper card, and they acted like I felt like saying, if this is so dang important, why don't you freaking laminate it for me and put it on a lanyard around my neck? Like I have to show this everywhere I go. Here you are.
That's the craziest story I've ever heard.
And they're like, well, how
to
will
give you a
anybody know you're
paper card?
vaccinated? Isn't that stupid? Somebody could replicate the damn card, and that's going to show I'm vaccinated. It should be in a system somewhere, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should not only be in the system, but the ding-dongs might want to write it down in case the system crashes. They can't put it in their medical notes. Miss So-and-so has had her vaccination.
Yeah, what
I mean,
if,
come
I
on.
know. What if the wind blew it away? Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to get vaccinated again because we have no records.
Well, when I heard you saying that, I was watching you when you were telling that. And my girlfriend called later, so I got off, but I listened to it probably a good hour. And anyways, it made me think of when I moved to Florida. They have this big beeline. It's this big superhighway. And down in Louisiana, I mean, the only person you're going to see on the road is a cocoa tree, and they ain't going to ask you for no toll. So when I moved to Florida, I had never seen toll roads. I'd never dealt with it. And this thing was called the Beeline Expressway. So when you get on it, they give you this long paper ticket. Well, I just crumpled it up and threw it out. And my ex-husband, I was married to him, and we get ready to leave. I guess you exit the Beeline, and the lady's like, "Where's your ticket?" I go, "What ticket?" I go, "Oh, I threw that away." She's like, "That'll be $15. I go, "Oh, I'm from Louisiana. I didn't know about tolls and stuff. I didn't know you were supposed to keep the stuff." So she didn't charge me, but I thought of you, like Carolyn threw her vaccination card away. You were supposed to keep that.
I'm
Now
sure it's
we don't know if you're vaccinated.
No, and then she told me, well, did you have her write it down? And I said, no, she looked it up. I told you to have her write it down. I felt like I was 5 again.
Carolyn,
She's talking to you like you're a child.
Yes, Scooter.
does yours look like this?
Yes, Scooter.
And they
I'm
put
not
it
looking.
in a computer too. It's in both.
What?
She told us it's in a computer too. They put it
Wow.
Yeah, well, they acted
And
like
we
if I
didn't
didn't have that
know.
card, there would be no way to know I had a vaccine.
They said to keep it with you. And they said it's very important because you may be asked about this in the future.
Nobody
They said-
told me that.
Yeah, that's
not
what they
till today.
Really?
They
Yeah.
did not. They did not
Kinda-
stress the importance of that card the last time I went.
They said, hey,
Kind of weird, man. I read some articles about people, not liking that, that it was too reminiscent of World War II, having to show you
Do you have your
papers, and
papers?
people were upset
Right,
about
you
it.
have to have your papers. Where are your
Yes,
papers?
yes, that's what it
You
reads.
lost your papers, Fraulein. We need your papers.
Only vaccinated
Carolyn, I
people
don't
beyond this
know.
point.
I don't know.
No, they said if you try to get a passport, you're going to need that. If you try to like go into Canada or something like that, you're going to need it. They said 6 months time, you may even need that to be able to board a bus. Now that is creepy.
Wow.
That's
It is
scary.
creepy. I don't think anybody, look, I'm sick and I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but they did say on the Pfizer, I don't know about the other ones, but they said if you have as many kind of bad allergies as I do, to dyes, to medications, that you're not a good candidate. So I've been going back and forth because I had 5 anaphylactic ER visits where I went into anaphylaxis. The last one, they thought I was going into cardiac arrest. My stupid doctor, well, he's not really stupid. He's a nice guy, but he didn't know me. He's a new doctor, and he just didn't believe that, when I told him, hey, I'm allergic to these breathing drugs, he didn't believe me. I said, I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. And so he's like, he just ignored me and gave me the inhaler and gave me albuterol. And, I said, I was all right. And I thought, well, maybe, it's been a long time since I've taken it. Maybe I'm okay now. And then boom.
No, Victoria,
It
I
hit
don't
me
think
like
so.
a
Not by that
sledgehammer.
name. I haven't heard about
You
that.
know
by
what
the
I
name.
didn't know that I'm going to tell y'all is a public safety announcement, because I didn't know this and they need to tell me this. If you go into anaphylaxis and, usually you have an EpiPen if you're highly allergic, I have them. But even if you give yourself an EpiPen, sometimes that doesn't work.
No, actually.
So the EMTs will give you an intravenous type of, thing to keep you from going into shock. And the reason, I didn't know they did that. And the reason I kind of found out was I read this really sad article that this woman who was a young model, only 28 years old, real pretty, is dark-headed like you, kind of looks like you a little bit. I got that real thick dark hair. She went into anaphylaxis. She had a peanut allergy, and she ate something that she didn't realize had peanuts in it, and they didn't give her the IV. So she's like, brain damage now.
I'll check it out.
So they won $29 million
Victoria, I'll check it out.
for them not doing that. But it's a standard procedure, and I didn't know it. I thought if you had your EpiPen, you were fine. Just stab yourself. And that's obviously not true. If it gets really bad, if they don't give you that IV, intravenous IV, and every EMT should have it. And I guess they didn't. So, or they didn't use it. I don't know. I think they said they didn't have it. And that's just something that standard procedure. So that shocked me. So now, I'm going to make sure if I ever call the EMTs and I'm going into shock that I tell them, make sure you bring that IV because I'm going to need it. If my EpiPen didn't work. I'm sure my EpiPen would work.
Did you hear about the Krispy Kreme donuts?
No, what happened?
Someone said if you bring your vaccine card, you get a free donut for the rest of the year. Now, what does that mean for the rest of the year? For the rest of the year, they're running that thing, or you can go into Krispy Kreme and get a free donut anytime you want for the rest of the year.
That's very
What would they
confusing.
do?
It sounds like
How
you
would
would
they
get
know?
a
Would they
donut every day.
How would they, yeah, right. Because would they stamp? They wouldn't stamp your vaccine. No, don't stamp it. I need it for my records. Like, what would they
badly
do? That's
worded.
crazy. That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's, that is so funny that she's just like, I don't know where my card is, Miss Collins. I don't know nothing about them
I was like,
vaccination
I have to bring my
cards.
card, and she was just so exasperated with me. I don't see your question, Diane LS. Sorry, I don't see anything.
I'm
there
sure a lot of
228.
people are going to do power trips about that too. Where is your vaccine card, young lady? I don't know. The dog ate it.
That's kind of
There's
scary.
going to be a lot of.
You better
there's going to be a
laminate the
lot of
dang thing
people.
and have it on a lanyard. wear it
like
under
they
your
don't
clothing
let
at all
go.
times. Wear it under your clothing at all
A
times.
few years ago, I was taking care of relatives, and I know older relatives, and I noticed their Social Security cards were in paper. I think they've changed that now. But they used to have this paper Social Security card, and every health appointment, they'd have to show it. It'd be all wrinkled up in their wallets, and I was like, you know what, they laminate this thing. So and then I was scared too because
No,
it's
you're not supposed to,
government,
because Jimmy laminated
right,
his
it's
and he got in a
government
lot of trouble.
property, so
You're not supposed
I didn't want to fool with it because then I thought, well, if I laminate it for my elderly relatives, then they're going to get mad because I messed with government property and say
My
it's not
Social
real or
Security card is
something.
not laminated.
Yeah, the ones that I saw, it's been a few years
My
that
kids
I
are
was
not
taking care of.
laminated.
They weren't laminated. I
No.
thought the new ones were, but
Not the ones I've seen.
you have to have. Well, it's actually a Medicare card, is what it was.
One
You
time
know,
by Social Security.
for people, and that was not
Susan
that wasn't
says-
laminated.
I can't
She
hear
said
you. What?
they were told not to laminate them. And
Right.
they didn't tell us to laminate it. They just said, keep it with you. Always have it in your wallet. You will be needing it in the future.
Who
to be
said
able
not
to
to laminate? They told you not to laminate it?
That a piece of paper could
Why?
get
Why can't you laminate
wrinkled,
it? You can't? You're not
wet,
allowed?
lost.
Well, they didn't
That's just
say
so
not to
stupid.
laminate. They didn't say not to laminate it, but I'm just saying they did not say either way about that. They said
Oh.
just keep it
I
with you.
would
and-
laugh if they, like if you go in there, you're like, look, I laminated my card, and they, you weren't supposed to do that. Well, genius, you should have told me.
Right, right.
Diane,
that's
I
what I
can't
would
see your
say.
message at all at 228. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
It's a paper
I would
card.
say dingoes. Oh, and someone in chat said something about that was sad.
You have to
Yeah, my
retype it or
friend-
copy it and paste it. We can't see it. Diane LS.
My friend, when I was telling y'all that story about my friend that got taken away by the loony bin, he was just mad at his wife and, saying, I'm going to kill myself. He wasn't serious, but they sure took his
Well,
behind to the state
1969,
mental
Mom, you
institution.
can laminate a Social Security card. You can do it. It is
Can ya?
possible. No, I'm not. No, I'm just going over it. She said, you cannot. And you can. It's physically possible to laminate one. Are you supposed to do it? Absolutely not. You can do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's kind of stupid you got this wrinkled up card, especially senior citizens that use Medicare cards
Jimmy
and stuff for their
laminated
health
his.
plans.
Years and
Yeah,
years
because that
and
thing's
years
going to
and
get
years ago.
all wrinkled up. Like when you take care
And
of your
Timon, I mean,
grandmother
it's
or
physically
something,
possible to laminate the card. That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah.
possible
Well,
to
you
do
need
it.
to do something because
Just like
it's
you
in your
can
grandma's
rob a
wallet.
bank, but you'll go to jail if you're caught. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can laminate
You can
your
do
card.
it, but just don't get caught. Just don't get caught. I mean, can you imagine that crime on your rap sheet? What are you in here for, Carolyn? Laminated my
Laminating my
Social
Social
Security
Security
card.
card, and I took the tag off the pillows. They
Can
found
you
that out,
imagine
too.
Can you imagine your street cred in the jail? You're the new fish. Carolyn comes swaggering in. What are you in here for?
Laminated my Social Security card.
Social
I wanted to show
Security
them
card.
that you can.
What are you in here for, Scooter?
And what's the deal
I'm in
with
here
that?
for
Like, what
telling
is the
her to
deal?
laminate the card.
What's the deal why you can't? Like, what is the big deal about it?
I'm an accessory to the fact of the crime of lamination.
Like, what is the deal?
Was it a thought crime, Scooter? Your Honor, I'm defending Scooter, to Scooter Chet. It's a thought crime to accuse her of lamination. She merely suggested it to my client, Carolyn, who is also innocent. They are simply in here as good Christian women who were trying to do a good thing and hold on to their vaccine card by elimination and Scooter. And then they decided, after talking to Foxy Bot and Chat, that lamination was the way to go.
And then people misunderstood them on that live, and a whole bunch of people laminated their social security number cards because she said you can, but they didn't understand that it was still not to be done. Like you can do it. She was just trying to say you could do it.
Carolyn, you'd be convicted. They said you can, but you shouldn't do it.
Right.
Then why did you do it? Because I'm a type A personality.
I can't
and I knew I was going to lose my card.
Broke the law. I said you can do it, just like you can rob a bank. And everybody's like, I can rob a bank? She said I could rob a bank.
You know what, though, Carolyn? Here's the thing, darling. Hey, listen, Masha. I think there's a big difference, T-Shot, than robbing a bank and laminating your vaccine card.
Wow.
I think the robbing the bank part, you're gonna get some time. I don't even think you're gonna go to the P farm for lamination, or even the city jail. I mean, that would be hysterical. What are you in for? Oh, I'm in for prostitution. What are you in for? I robbed a bank. What are you in for, Carolyn? Lamination of my vaccination card.
Lamination.
What are you in for,
Illegal
ma'am? I'm her
lamination.
best friend,
Illegal
Scooter,
lamination.
and I told her to do it. Hey, you know the old British law? You know where we got one of the naughtiest words that nobody likes people to say, the F-bomb word? You know, that word? Well, that comes from old British law for unlawful carnal knowledge. If you didn't know, you can thank me. And so they would stamp that on your rap sheet if you got caught, doing something, breaking the law like a rape or something, or a child. They would put for unlawful carnal knowledge, and it would be F period, U period, C period, K period. And if you were, and up until like the 1970s, if you were gay, they would also arrest you in England and stamp that on your paper. Because I heard this comedian that was a drunk for many years, and he got cleaned up. He's a Scottish guy, and he was always being arrested for public drunkenness. And he saw his friend in court, and he's like, hey. They went to school together. He's like, finally, somebody else getting arrested. And the guy wouldn't look at him because he'd been arrested for that charge, which comes from that word that we now use as a slang word. But I can just see Carolyn getting a stamp on her papers, lamination. Lamination, not the F charges, but what's on your rap sheet? Lamination. Did I tell you my crazy coon-ass boyfriend that I used to go out with? We're still friends. He's a lawyer down in Baton Rouge, and y'all know what that means, don't you? The red stick, that's what Baton Rouge means. Anyways, his daddy was a lawyer. They're all lawyers, all real smart, and he went down to Angola, and he says, his client said, this is hysterical, he said, Mr. So-and-so, it says here on page, first he asked him, what's on your jacket? Because he said that's what they call it, the jacket, your jacket. I got me some carnal knowledges. He says, well, Mr. So-and-so, you see here on page 364, he says, it says here I stabbed my wife in the head on page 364. I did not stab my wife in the head. You tell the judge that. You tell him. I did not stab my wife in the head. And then he points to his stomach and he goes, I stabbed it here. And then he points to his chest, here and here. And then he points to his neck. And my friend goes, like, what am I going to say in court? Your Honor, my client did not stab his wife in the head. He stabbed it here, here, and here. But his father was friends with this guy that got in trouble, and stabbed his
Getting a drink.
spouse or whomever and sent him down there to try to help him. And he's like, I can't do anything to help him. He just tried to kill somebody. I know I had this like nurse, baby nurse. Me and my brother had both of us had baby nurses because we were sickly kids. And we both had asthma really bad and a bunch of other problems. And one of my baby nurses, when she was in her 80s, her husband was not nice to her. Her name was Idabelle Birdsall. And so she shot him, like at about 84 years old. And my dad was a juvenile officer of the court, knew a lot of people in town, judges, lawyers, because he was in court. And so she goes, you go down there and you get Idabelle out of that jail right now. Said, we always knew he was mean to her. My daddy, I don't know what he did. He was one silver-tongued devil, but, he went out and bailed that lady out, got her out of trouble. She was, like, so old. I guess he told her that the guy was abusive. So they got her out. They let her out. Huh?
I was asking Carolyn where she went.
Oh, did she go
Carolyn.
off camera?
Yeah, Carolyn.
Oh, she's all right, isn't she?
Carolyn.
I'm getting a drink
Did she-
for her.
Oh, crap.
I'm getting a drink for crying out loud.
Caroline, you scared us to death. I
I'm getting a
wasn't
drink.
looking.
They
And
told
I
me
was
to
just
drink. I've been
listening.
having many messages
I
about
thought,
me
oh my
to be
God, she
drinking.
passed out.
Hi, Davita.
Scooter, I could kill you.
Hello.
You scared the what out of me. Oh my God. Lord Jesus, help us.
Huh?
Hi, Davita.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good. How's everybody?
I'll be right back.
Hey, Davita, is your
Hello.
daughter doing all right?
Yes, she is. Thank you, Foxy. She is. She's
Oh,
doing a
that
lot
is
better.
so good to hear. Hey,
Yeah.
also, I wanted to tell whoever was in chat that just lost their Ferreira, I'm sorry. I heard that one of the chat members lost their brother. Very, very sorry.
Yes. Yeah, Alma.
Alma lost her
somebody
brother?
else too.
Yeah.
Another one now.
Oh, who? Who else?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. I think Alma told me last week that she lost
Okay.
her brother a couple
I
of
didn't
weeks
know
ago.
somebody else lost their brother.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
in the
Kim
chat
Miller,
tonight.
Kim
Didn't they
Miller.
say he was in an accident?
Yeah,
Oh,
boating
no.
accident. Boating accident.
Who was
Boating
that, Carolyn?
accident?
Kim
Was
Miller.
it water skiing?
I don't know what kind. It was a boating accident. That's all I know in California.
I had a friend that was sitting on the end of the boat and where the motor is, and she fell off and it cut her arm off.
Ooh.
Ugh,
She survived.
oh,
So
good.
really, she's Italian like you, Carolyn. Her name's Cadero. Real pretty lady. Real sweet too, petite. And I hope, I'm so glad Davina's daughter's okay because I know she was
Yeah.
a wreck.
Yeah,
I
she's
told you
doing
everything
good.
gonna be all
Thanks, Billy
right.
Jones.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
God.
it's bail money. I need the bail money. I'm the one that's laminating.
You got to
Yeah,
have
did
bail
you hear
money?
Carolyn?
Yeah,
Davita,
Yes, she's
Carolyn.
laminating.
I'm laminating.
Carolyn broke the law, so she's
Oh shoot! I
been
gotta take my
convicted
vitamins.
on
Hold on.
lamination, and I'm
not
gonna
going
plea to the court that Scooter convinced her, but we're not convicting people on thought crimes anymore. Oh, yeah, Carolyn and Scooter in the big house
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
looking
the slammer.
tough
Jimmy,
and
my
the slammer
God, he did
on
not-
lamination charges. Laminating the Social Security card and laminating the vaccine card. Carolyn don't even know where her vaccine card is, so she can't laminate it. She done lost it. That puppy probably got it.
Oh,
Tore it
yeah.
up. That dog is adorable. I mean, that's the cutest little darn
Ferocious.
puppy.
He's ferocious.
Ferocious.
It is so cute. People must have puppy fever right now. Some other people got some puppies. I want a dog so bad. I really want one. I've always had animals. This is the first time in my life I haven't had cats and dogs.
Oh,
I love to have
I
pets.
almost bought
They're
a
so good
pineapple
for you.
shirt for. I almost
They
bought
are.
a pineapple shirt for Desi, but I didn't do it.
what,
I
Carolyn?
got to get that. I was sitting in my doctor's office and I didn't have my glasses on because I'm nearsighted, so I have to wear contacts or glasses. And I saw this little arm stretch up out of this lady's lap, and she was across the room from me. And I thought, that's not a kid. What is that? And I thought, that's not a puppy. It was a raccoon.
Oh, yeah,
no.
people have, yeah.
She had a little baby raccoon
Yeah, a lot of
in the
people-
doctor's office.
Yeah, a lot of people have
I
them as
didn't e-
pets.
Well, no, she doesn't. She lives out on the farm, so she like rescues animals
Rehabs, yeah.
and rehabs them. And the doctor, I didn't even know that my chronic pain doctor allowed you to bring in pets. I was like, wow, you're cool
Wow.
because I mean,
Next time I'm bringing
you
my
let her
possum
bring
in,
in
did
a
you say that?
raccoon.
Next time I'm bringing my possum in, you should have said.
You're eating?
I had my boyfriend tape it. Maybe I can send you the
I'm not
video of it.
eating.
It's so cute.
I'm taking my
It was
vitamins.
asleep, so I didn't want to bother it. What's been going on in the Rambler world besides vaccinations, lamination charges? Anything?
In the Rambo world, Graceful Lily.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Anything exciting that I missed?
I don't know,
I
not
don't
really.
think right
The
now.
dog you got here. That's a neat thing.
Yeah.
And then you got your vaccine. And then you got that good news that not too long ago, man, that was really great, Carolyn, the power prayer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of got discouraged because one of my friends was like, I told him about it. I was like, can you believe this? It's just like, you have to have faith because just when you think,
Right.
God ain't going to come through for you, he does.
Yep.
And you had that whole chat praying for you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
but that was cool.
Was
And it
cool.
really, it moved me that didn't you say some of the people in the medical place, were like moved,
Oh
started
yeah,
to
the
cry?
doctor. Yeah, the doctor and the ultrasound technician. Yep.
That's really a beautiful story. You should write guideposts and write that down. That's a good inspirational story. If y'all don't know what guidepost is, that's the Norman Vincent Peale. He's dead, but he was a preacher that was a motivational preacher.
Oh, I feel
And
sick.
they'll accept writing from anybody. You can just write about your own personal
I gotta go
spiritual
get some.
experience, and if they like it, they'll print it. I don't think they pay anything, but they'll print it.
Where is Scooter?
She left.
I don't know. Did she go off camera?
Yeah.
Is she okay? She didn't have the vaccine, did she?
She's already had the second one a while back.
And she's all right.
She's
She
probably
had a little
back.
pig. She had y'all, she about had gave me a heart attack. She's like, where's Carolyn? Where's Carolyn? I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't looking at my iPad. I don't know. I thought Carolyn was passed out somewhere off camera. I was like, oh my God.
Now, Carolyn, where did
So-
you go again?
My
Carolyn,
Lord, what are we playing? Musical YouTube here? First you see them, now you don't.
Carolyn Marie,
Wheeler.
where are you?
There she goes again. We lost you,
Davida,
Scooter.
I have to eat something because I just took about crap load of vitamins.
Well, good. Eat on camera. What else is new? You do anyway.
Well, I am going to eat on camera because I have a lot of people that like to watch me eat and they send me
Oh,
emails about how much they love it. So, of course I'm going to eat on camera, but I had to get my stuff.
Scooter, where are you?
People love it when I eat on camera. So
Carolyn
I'm trying to just to keep
sounds
everybody
mad.
happy.
Of course, people love it when I eat on camera.
They do. They send me emails about how much
But
they
you
love it.
sound
Notice I just
angry.
keep talking over
Do you
it.
realize you sound angry? It's like, Scooter, they love it when I eat on camera. I'm good. What's that?
Mm,
Do you hear me?
that's
They
so good.
love it.
They love it.
So good.
Scooter's gone.
Mm.
I'm jumping. I jumped when you were going, they love it. I was like, okay.
I get so many
We
nice
hear you.
emails.
I had to put some clothes in the washer.
Oh, I thought you were saying you had to put clothes on.
So did I. Oh gosh, when
Getting nervous.
Moo was almost nude last night.
I know, I was scared.
I heard Scooter
You
go,
realize
"Moo,
swing your
your
leg."
camera's on." And then
Yeah,
I
I
just
didn't
saw
see
skin.
you.
And then I just saw skin, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, she has it right on her legs, her thighs.
Oh my gosh, I was dying.
Yeah, well, I thought she had the camera turned and didn't realize it.
I
You know?
thought we were going to have another one of those where I was going to be like, "You're naked." Because that happened on somebody's live.
Yeah, of course.
All of a sudden-
Anybody,
All of a sudden, the
anybody that
host is
truly,
like, "You're naked."
you're naked.
Yeah, that
What
host.
was that song, The Streak? Remember that old song?
Foxy Bot, you know that happened, right? The lady was coming out of the shower and she didn't know.
Yeah. Are you talking about my friend, Makeup Monster?
Yeah, we're not supposed to mention names, but yeah.
She doesn't mind. She's
Somebody
okay with it. She's like,
Oh,
what
how
can you
pretty.
do?
And when she said, "You're
That's so
naked,"
pretty.
that's what I thought was
You're
happening.
naked. Well, I mean, she was shocked. I mean, and one of my other friends said, I could see myself doing that.
Oh my
She
gosh, I would
takes her-
die.
She takes her phone in the shower, and she's not like on purpose. She said, like, I could see myself making a kind of stupid mistake like that. And
But
I'm
I would
like,
scare
not me,
everyone to
baby.
death. I'd scare everyone to death. I would never take my phone
You don't
into
know
the
that,
shower.
Scooter. You don't know
That's
that.
Davida.
That's me, Davida.
I don't know how you think
Yeah.
they sound. I don't know how people think
Oh,
they
that's
sound alike.
Davida.
I don't get it.
They do them, my little Cajun ears of corn. Davida and Scooter
Carol,
do
you
kind
even
of
got
sound
us
alike.
mixed up.
We should play a game. Is it Scooter or is it Davida? We should
They
have
do
you guys
sound alike.
record something, and it should
For
be a
some
game.
reason, I thought Davida was from England.
You know what? We should have you record. You both record a series of phrases, and then people will
I
have
can't
to guess.
tell the difference.
Is it Davida or is it a Scooter?
Well, you
good.
got us mixed up
Yeah,
that
one
one
time.
night.
One time.
Yeah, it's very easy to do. Very
Well, there
easy.
you have
Might
it.
get us mixed up.
You know
But I'll
how I
never
can
forget
tell.
the time that I first talked to Moo on a Patreon, and Scooter was in the
That
chat.
was Scooter that said, "There you have it,"
And
right?
Scooter said,
That was me.
Carolyn thinks she's
That was
talking to me.
Davida?
Remember, Scooter?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
You said Carolyn thinks she's talking to me
Scooter,
all
that's
night. She
wild.
thinks that's me. But it was Moo for the first time ever. And for some reason it sounded kind of like Scooter. And Scooter kept saying in the chat, Carolyn thinks she's talking to me.
But Carolyn, your accent, remember I told you there's certain things about your accent that gives you away. Remember when you were doing the readings and the stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you to say certain words, and I don't think you even realized. What was the word I asked her to say, Scooter, that Carolyn says funny?
Oh gosh, what was it?
Donkey.
Y'all were doing the Scott,
Oh,
what's his
Donkey?
name, the Lacey Peterson
Donkey. Coffee.
readings.
Donkey?
Donkey. Coffee.
Therapy?
There was another one.
Therapy?
Scooter knows what I'm talking about. It's something reading like
Therapy.
therapy. That's it, therapy.
Therapy.
Like syrupy. It sounds like syrupy, but she says therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah,
Therapy.
yeah, therapy.
Baby
How do you say
black.
therapy?
Therapy. Do you need therapy?
Therapy. How do you say
Do
therapy?
you need Do you need some therapy for your therapy?
And then Sharon says drawer. Say drawer.
Drawer.
Draw.
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 You would say draw.
Sounds like draw.
It's in the
Sounds like you're
right-hand
almost
side of
speaking
that
French
drawer.
there.
Draw.
You're not, you
But that's
saying
the
it
way we
like a
talk over here.
French type pronunciation, droit. Like
Drawer.
moi, droit.
Drawer. It's in the drawer.
Yeah, he sounds like droit. Come
How many
down to
drawers?
Cajun world and you won't understand anything.
Does that have 2 or 3 drawers? See, I say it like that, but if it's in the drawer, see, it's different. If it's in the drawer, it's the drawer. But if you said, does it have 2 or 3 drawers, then it's drawers.
Really?
What?
I only say drawer in certain instances, like, is the tape in the drawer? But if I say, my island has 9 drawers, it's 9 drawers.
Why?
Just the way it is.
I don't get it.
It is. Put that in the drawer. That's like that. But does that have 12 drawers? Yeah.
That's like calling a person oil, but calling oil Earl. It doesn't make sense.
I say I don't even pronounce the O, like the OI. I'm up here with these slow talkers, and now I'm saying oil. I don't even say oil. I say oil.
Becky Hatfield, not too much. We're working on it a little bit.
Yeah, my grandfather, one of my maternal grandfather, he would say fill. He wouldn't say pillow. He would say fill or window.
That pronounced draw like that. See, no, when I grew up, nobody ever said anything like that. That's where
No one said what?
my mom was
When you were growing up?
anything about draw or donkey or
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Coffee or anything.
My daddy said
Coffee.
bum instead of
Got a
bomb.
Channel.
So did my fiance's daddy.
Do you know people that put
Like it.
accents on different parts of the words that shouldn't be, and does it drive you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Like when people say, trying to think of how they say the channel, they say it like, how do they say it? Channel? I don't know how they say it. It's so bizarre. And it's,
Yeah. Channel or something like that.
yeah,
Donald,
I
drives
like
me
that.
crazy.
I like the way that sounds for some reason. I don't know why.
How do you say wash when you have to wash your clothes?
Wash.
Okay, I have a friend, and
Wash.
and I've been
Wash.
friends with her for
yeah, I hear
50
people
years. She
say
says
wash.
Worse. And Luke will
Worse.
do
I've heard that.
that. Luke will do that to piss you off.
I don't know why she says it like
Luke
that.
will do it to piss you off.
Worse.
I'm
Where is
serious. He
Oregon
will say it
wash?
like that
Worse.
because there are some people up here in this neck of the woods that say warsh. Okay?
Well, I noticed another creator that's originally from New York adds some R's to certain words.
And, he
I've
will, and,
noticed that.
and Luke just loves to get under people's skin with that. And he loves to get under my daughter's skin with that. And she goes, you don't really say it that way, Luke. And he goes,
I don't like it when Southern people say pralines or
pralines.
crayfish. I'm like, that's not correct. It's praline and crawfish, not
See, I say
crayfish.
pralines.
Yeah,
and
that's not correct.
And I say crowfish.
I don't even say it.
I
Soda.
hate when I had a
Soda.
big argument
No, I don't
with an
say
ex
soda.
over praline
Soda.
and
I say soda.
praline. I ended up
Bagel.
screaming, that's not the way we
I say bagel.
it down here.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Not bagel. Bagel.
Well, who would say boggle?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
who
Kathy
says that?
saying. Some people say bagel.
Boggle.
Bagel.
Did someone say bagels? That's weird.
Just bagel.
Never
Or
heard of that.
Insurance instead of insurance.
Insurance.
What do the British say? They don't say controversy. They put the emphasis differently.
Oh, and the schedule.
You know-
I can't stand schedule.
How do they say it?
How does your schedule look today?
Controversy.
I can't stand that.
Controversy.
You know,
Controversy.
schedule?
Yeah, they don't say controversy. They say
No, they say
controversy.
schedule too, and people here say schedule too.
Schedule. They do.
I
They
can't
say
stand that.
schedule.
It's
Schedule?
schedule.
You don't like schedule? I like
Davida,
schedule.
you've never heard anybody say
Got a
schedule?
French flair. Schedule.
I thought it was
Where's
schedule.
my schedule?
Davida, you've never heard anyone say schedule?
No, that I have not.
Oh, wow.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I've heard people say schedule,
Yeah,
but
yes.
the other one is
Schedule.
controversy. I'm so used to saying controversy, I can't hardly say it the British way.
I can't remember. How do you say coupon?
Coupon,
Cutting coupons. Coupons.
Okay, you say coupon, I say
I
coupon.
say
I say
I say
coupon.
coupon.
Coupons.
Okay, how do you
Coupons.
say CARAMEL?
Caramel.
Caramel. Caramels.
Wrong. Caramel.
You say caramel.
No, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't say caramel.
No, I
No, I
caramel.
don't.
I just say
Never.
caramel.
I say
But
caramel.
almost
it is.
It has a
everyone
caramel
says
center.
caramel.
Has a caramel center.
Caramel. Caramel. Not him, but a lot of
Caramel.
people
I like
say
the
caramel.
way that sounds. Caramel.
Yeah,
It
that
sounds
nice.
creamy.
I say
It sounds
caramel.
creamy when they say it like that.
Yeah,
Does that
it
have a
does.
caramel center? I like that.
I like it
Caramel
too, but I
sounds
don't
very
say it.
unappetizing to
I
me.
know. No, it's
Want a
got a caramel
caramel?
center.
No thanks.
Not a caramel? No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Schedule-
right. It just doesn't
schedule.
sound appetizing to me. Want a
Schedule.
caramel? No thanks. Want a caramel? Yeah.
How's your schedule today?
Yeah, see, I've never heard that one. Schedule.
I can't believe that, Davida.
Oh,
Schedule.
Davida, come on, you have to.
Come
Honest to God,
on,
no,
there's
I
so
would
many
tell you if I
people that
did.
say that.
I would tell you if I did, but no, I haven't.
Davida.
Schedule. To me, that's almost a tongue twister.
Oh, drives me crazy. Schedule.
Schedules. Well, it
Schedule.
sounds like
How's
you've
your
had a
schedule
few.
looking?
Schedule. I want my schedule.
Schedule. That's how I say it. But they say schedule.
That's what I say, schedule.
Schedule. It's hard to say it that way.
What is the most embarrassing word you've ever mispronounced?
Oh,
Yeah.
Thought you were saying it right.
I don't know.
gosh, I gotta think.
When I was a kid, I said kahiki, and I was given a book report instead of khaki.
Oh, okay. Kahiki.
And when I was really
Bagel.
little, this
A
is
bagel for
this is-
Carolyn. Thank you, Billy Jones.
bagel. They had this song when you were in like kindergarten,
Right.
and you got to understand, I spoke French, and I'd never really been
See.
around English
See.
speaking kids. So they taught me this little song when I moved out of the area where a lot of French was spoke, and it goes, "There was a dog who had a name, and Bingo, was his name." Oh,
B-I-N.
and then they would go B-I-N-G-O, B-I.
Right.
Okay, so you know the song,
Yeah.
B-I-N-G-O.
Right.
And Bingo was
his
his
name. Oh,
So
was a farmer.
They
had a
would
dog, and
they would
Bingo
say,
was-
well, what did you learn in school today, TV? I say, I learned Bingio. So in my little ears, I heard them singing B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. So I thought his name was Bingio.
Oh.
My parents thought that was so cute because they were like, as I was saying, Bingio was his name. I wouldn't say bingo. Bingio was his name. I wasn't used to hearing people speak English. So I heard
Would they-
B-I-N-G-O.
Or people in
Yeah,
the
I
UK,
I
they
think
just go.
Kahiki Jacket was my most humiliating.
They have to go in hospital. They
pronunciation.
don't. They don't get or have to go to hospital or in hospital. They leave out little article words.
Here's a grammar test. How do you say, well, not a grammar test, but
holiday.
a pronunciation test. How do you say
We're in hospital.
P-E-N?
What?
How do you say P-E-N? Everybody pronounce that.
Say it again.
P-E-N.
P-E-N?
P
Yeah.
like Peter.
Pen.
Okay, Scooter got it. How do you
Pen.
say it,
That-
Carolyn?
That wasn't
That was-
Scooter. That was Davida.
Davida? Sorry, Davida.
Pen.
Okay, so
Pen.
Davida, she got it. Who else is going to say it?
Pen.
Pen,
Okay.
pen.
Very good, because a lot of people say pen, but y'all
Oh,
all
yeah,
said
no,
it correct. Y'all all said pen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the correct way to say it. My boyfriend told me a story about
Yeah, jab
when
instead
he
of
was a
shot.
kid and they asked him, how do you
Going
say
for the
pen?
flu
And
jab.
he says pen, not pin,
Yeah.
not pen. Give me that pen.
Yeah.
Give me
Pen.
that, give me that, give me that.
Kit
What was
Kat
that?
bar?
Oh yeah, was that what it is? That Kit Kat bar? But I
Give
always
me a break,
say
give me a
that.
break, give me a break, that Kit Kat bar. Hey, I was just thinking about that yesterday, that song. That's weird.
I always think, but I always think it's another thing. Every time I tells me somebody Kit Kat bar, everybody, give me that, give me that, give me that. There was another thing, and it wasn't a Kit
Is that
Kat
the
bar.
Kit Kat song? Give me
Give
that,
me
give me
that.
that Kit Kat
Give me
bar.
that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me
Is
that.
that the Kit Kat bar
That's
song?
what everybody says it
Yeah.
is, but I always think it's something else.
Give me that Kit Kat bar.
Because that was break me off
Yeah.
a piece of that Kit Kat bar, but give me that,
Yeah.
give me that, give me that. I almost get it. Give me that,
What?
because it's something else. Give me that, give me that, give me that.
I got no clue what you're talking about.
Give me that,
Well,
give me that, give me
We're
that.
talking about the commercial.
No, yes, it doesn't say give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that.
Davida, you don't have to yell at me now.
409 or something like, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Not
Something
yelling.
else. Give me that, give me that,
Sounds
give me
like he's
that.
really upset.
Baby back, baby back,
You
baby back.
don't
ribs.
have to yell at me, Davida.
Rascal
Cruella
Flats is
DeVille.
here. Rascal Flats is in the house tonight.
Rascal Flats?
Yeah,
Hey, Rascal
Is he
Flat.
giving out tickets for the concert?
Rascal Flats.
Wow.
I like
Okay.
Rascal Flatts. They sing good.
Well, he's in here tonight.
Give me
I
that
think
baby
I have
back,
them
baby
on
back, baby back
on my
ribs. Maybe that's what it
playlist.
is. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. It's break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
I
That's
said that,
it.
break me off.
That's
Okay,
it.
they're saying gimme, 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 gimme with something else. Give me that, give me that, give
Yeah,
me that.
she's right.
I think it's a
Bring
dog
me
treat or
piece of that
something.
Kit Kat bar.
Give me that. It was like come and get it or something. Give me that, give me that, give me that bacon. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Come and get it.
I don't remember that.
Give me that.
You don't
thing.
About
remember?
bacon.
It's not give me that, give me that, give me that something.
How was work today, Davida?
I didn't work.
Get
Oh. I work on Thursdays and Saturdays.
with the program.
Oh, okay.
Get your schedule and write it down.
Yeah. I don't work this Saturday coming up though. I'm going to Jeremy's.
Okay.
I thought she said she was going to Germany.
Is it
and I
his
just
birthday? Is that
realized
where you're going?
She said she's going to Jeremy.
Is it his
I thought she was
birthday?
going to Germany.
His birthday was the 11th, but I had to work, so I'm going this weekend to spend the weekend with him.
You're spending
that'll be
you're
nice.
spending the whole weekend with him?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, he'll pick me up Saturday at 11. He just called me before I got on here. And he goes, LJ, I'll be there at 11. I go, okay, jerk.
And
What a
he
way to talk to each other.
and
I forget what else.
he's 46.
45.
Oh, okay. And he's married?
Uh-huh. He's
He
been
has
married
children?
20 years. Yep,
Children?
2 kids.
Now, but your oldest one is the one that has a new baby, right, or something?
Right. Well, he's
Oh my gosh,
Two.
I didn't realize we were
You what?
talking about Davita's
Well,
son.
yeah, but I mean,
I thought we were talking about a potential
didn't-
love mate there
no,
for a second.
No.
he didn't have it.
She's like, and he's 45 and he's married, and I'm thinking, where's
No,
this going?
it's her son. He didn't have any kids until
Well,
later,
yeah, I know
right?
that now, but
Your
I was
oldest,
like, she must be single.
Davida, your oldest, Davida, your oldest didn't have kids until later, right?
right. Yeah,
And
because Hudson will be 3 in May.
okay, and that's his only one, right?
Right.
All right.
Jeremy has 2.
I am out
Josh
of it.
has
I'm
2.
like, how in the heck does she have a 3-year-old and a 45-year-old? There's a little stretch there. Oh, Lord. A miracle woman here.
Yeah, miracle woman, all right. And
I was
Jason's
like
picking
a
me up tomorrow
3-year-old
night
and
for
a
dinner.
45-year-old.
Jason's taking you to dinner?
Yep, tomorrow night.
Is that the one that took you for the margaritas?
Yes. Now we're going to an Italian restaurant,
Are you?
so it'll be red wine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen those cool things that keep you from getting a headache that you put in red wine?
No.
And it keeps you from the histamines or something to give a lot of people a headache from wine. They
Oh,
come in
yeah.
these little packs. They look like straws. I just found out about them like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I thought, wow, if I ever drink any red wine again, I'll have to use that because I have gotten a headache because I have some kind of allergic thing, so that keeps it from happening.
Yeah, because the red wine has the sulfates in it.
That's nice that they have you
Yeah.
over for the whole weekend.
Isn't
Say
that
what?
cool that you can actually buy something that keeps you from getting a reaction?
That they have you
Yeah.
over for the whole weekend.
I know. What about the whole weekend?
It's nice that they come and get you and keep you for the whole weekend.
Well, I'm
You
a
know,
fun
It's
person.
weird,
They could
Carolyn.
just say, why don't you just come on over for dinner? We'll drive you back home.
No. No
You're
way.
gonna come and get her and
What do you
keep
mean,
her
no
and
way?
never let her go.
I mean, that could happen. I mean, like, you're lucky.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
You are. What if the wife was like, I don't want your mother here for the freaking whole weekend?
No.
She's always going
No.
through my stuff, trying to put Mackenzie Child
I
stuff
never
around
go
here.
through her stuff. I'm very respectful of their house. No.
I wake up in the morning, there's different things hung on the walls.
No. I always do leave something though for her, and then Jeremy goes, "Did you leave something again on purpose?" I said, "Yeah." No, she's a sweet little Sicilian daughter-in-law.
Is she?
Very sweet. Yeah, very sweet. Very sweet. Yeah, very sweet girl. So,
She's
yeah,
sweeter
I
when
love
you
spending
come, or
time
does
with
she
her.
go away for the weekend?
What?
Scooter said, does she go away when you come?
No, she's right there with me. No, she's right there.
Okay.
How many kids do you have? You have what? You have a bunch of kids, or just
Yeah.
She's got a
I-
gaggle. She's got a gaggle. What's a gaggle? How much?
Yeah, I
How
have
much
a
is in a
gaggle.
gaggle?
A gaggle of kids.
How many are in a gaggle?
gaggle?
Who knows? How
That's a
many
geese.
are in? That's a trivia
geese
question.
in a gaggle.
How many
I
are
don't
in a
know how
gaggle?
many
And
are in
oh,
a
does
gaggle.
anybody remember? Does anybody remember the term? And oh gosh, I wonder if I remember for the bunch of turkeys. Remember?
Yeah.
I got to remember the term. Now, what is it? What do you call a bunch of turkeys? Oh
Oh,
gosh.
I don't remember.
Like you
See?
said.
And
Too
I
late.
thought I was remembering it and I wanted to use it and impress people. Oh gosh, what was it? Oh, does anybody remember? We went over this. What do
We
you
did.
call a bunch of
What
turkeys?
class was it?
Did anybody remember
Did
this?
anyone remember?
A bunch of
What?
turkeys.
You sound like you're underwater, Foxy Bot.
Huh?
You sounded like you were underwater.
I had to
Diane's
jump. I had
still
to
trying
jump
to
in
get her
the. I had to jump
question.
in the bayou for
It's
a
a
second.
long time ago that question was 2:28, wasn't it? It's 3:17 now. It's almost an hour's gone by, Diane LS. Can you just
People are
write it
saying
again?
6, 5, 2.
Rafter.
Group of
That's what it is.
turkeys, they
BJB.
say.
It's a
The
rafter of turkeys.
rafter.
They're right. A rafter.
A rafter,
Yes,
but
it's a
it can.
flock
They
of
say it can be
seagulls.
a gang too.
No, it's a rafter of turkeys. I got to keep remembering. I got to keep saying it. Did you see that rafter of turkeys? Flock of
No, but I
seagulls. Flock
saw
of
a mama
seagulls.
turkey with a baby turkey in Arkansas.
Whatever happened to Flock of Seagulls? Remember
What?
that
was
band, Flock of
Kansas.
Seagulls?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
And what about there was
That's a
something
group.
electric?
That's a music group. Flock
Yeah,
of Seagulls
Flock
is
of
a
Seagulls.
music
That's what
group.
I mean. I'm saying what happened to them, Flock of Seagulls. And also there was an electric group. What was it called? He blinded me with science. He blinded me with science. All those groups from MTV. Remember when MTV came on? We were freaking out.
ELO, is that the group?
No, that's old, really old. It
That's
was
a really
like,
old one.
yeah, it was like, oh, I can't think now. A Parliament of Owls. Is that really, Dina? Parliament of Owls?
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if she's being funny or if it's true.
Carolyn,
Yes.
do you ever lay awake at night? I bet you do. Wondering what was the name of your third grade teacher?
No, because
I
I
can
know
just
that.
see you.
Yeah, I know their names.
I can
You know
see
'em all?
Carolyn because she's like,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
that thing with the turkey?
Mrs. Borneman was my
Carolyn.
kindergarten teacher. I even know the teachers I didn't have. Mrs. Bailey was the other kindergarten teacher. First grade teacher, I will never forget her. That's the one I have the big beef with, Mrs. Holmes. Second grade is Mrs. Murphy.
remember
Third
that
grade
story.
is Mrs. Haight. Fourth grade is Mrs. Lamberti. Fifth grade was Mrs. Jordanella. And then we switched for classes, and that was Mrs. P. What was her name? Mrs. Padilla or something. Sixth grade was Mrs. Daly. Ugh. Seventh grade, Mr.
Lord.
Avakian, Mrs. Schultz, Mr. Zimmerman, and I should mention Miss Schultz. And it was.
I mean, I can remember some people's from my
Mrs.
past, but I
Zimmerman.
can't quote off all my teachers like that. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Zerenner. Okay, and then
Mr.
eighth grade
Zerenner.
was Mrs. Yeah, Mrs.
Good old Mr. Zerenner.
Right,
Never
Mrs.
forget
Cup,
him.
Mr. Sheridan, Mr. Lang, and who else? Did we have one other one? Let me see. Mr. Lang, Mr. Sheridan, Mrs. Kump. Ms. Zarjeski. My homeroom in high school was Mr. Haskell. I'm good on that.
Mr. Haskell? Was he
Mr.
related to Eddie?
No. No. He was really into the planetarium.
Into the planetarium.
Yeah,
When we
he's-
went to the planetarium when I was a kid at the state fairgrounds, they had a cocodrie pit, and this little boy that was my little boyfriend, he was a redhead. He just told him, no, whatever you do, boys and girls, don't jump in with the gators. So what does he do? Boom! He jumps right in with the alligators. I could not believe it. He didn't get hurt or anything. He was fine. He survived. Did y'all hear about that kuyon that jumped in the alligator pit in Florida? And then he didn't just jump in the alligator pit. They had crocodiles. And the fool had on Crocs and left his Crocs. And he survived it. He got bit, though. Bit and arrested. That cake.
Never smile at a crocodile.
You couldn't pay me to go to one of those alligator farms in Florida. They had one, and a bunch of my friends were in, and they wanted to go. There's this old rickety long bridge. It's got about 1,000 cocodries down there barking down. I was like, you couldn't pay me to walk across that bridge. Not doing it. Ain't gonna happen.
No, Star Marie, the huge lizard in a gas station store in Florida, I did not see it.
They got
singing
those
a
big
song
Komodo
tonight?
dragons. I'm
What?
terrified of those.
Are you singing a song right now?
Not me.
Okay.
Not
But you were
me.
saying something about a lizard.
No, so you're going to Jeremy's, and then he's going to bring you back home?
Yep.
See, he doesn't
Sunday
even make
night.
he doesn't even make you drive there.
No.
The way you laugh at that, like, no, no, he wouldn't ask me to drive there.
No. No.
Do you
No,
have
he
your
just
own
picks me
bedroom
up.
there?
Huh?
Do you have your own bedroom there at their house?
Yep. Yep.
Do you really?
That's nice.
Well, that's
I mean,
that's
it's
pretty.
not mine. It's a guest bedroom, but
I wonder if we got her daughter-in-law on. I didn't know that we
Yeah.
were friendly with Davita. Can
Oh,
you imagine
she would.
that?
Oh, you'd be pleasantly surprised.
Well, my mother-in-law is coming again. No, I really like her. She's such a treat. Yeah,
I am a treat.
yeah.
I am a treat.
Mm-hmm.
my
My
granddaughter
husband
likes to
has
come
to
down and
go
talk
pick
to
her
me.
up again because she suddenly can't drive when she comes here.
What's your mother-in-law, Carolyn?
No, I'm joking with Davita.
She's talking about me.
She's saying that we have to go pick her up again.
I wanted to
Sandra.
go to that show that's in town, but my mother-in-law will be here. We gotta watch movies.
No, I told her. I told her, I said, I've told her in the past, if you have something to do, don't feel like you have to stay here because of me. I did. I mean, in the past I have. And she goes, no, I love when you're here. Okay.
When is she leaving? Oh.
No, she never says that.
You did have somebody call in about that though last week, remember?
Yes.
That
What?
asked Carolyn?
That said, I don't know how to tell my husband that I can't take his mother coming over for extended period of time.
Well, what's this extended period?
A weekend.
She's like, it would be okay if she came over for the day and went home, but she's got to spend the night. She's there the next morning and then into the next day, and it's just, and that she doesn't
Oh, I
drive
love
her own
it.
car over. My husband's got to go all that way, and I just can't take it anymore.
You know what I'll
It
do?
was nice in the beginning, remember?
Yeah.
The first year or two, it was nice.
Yeah, she said, but I didn't think it was going to be a continuing thing.
They've been together. I mean, they've been married 20 years and they've been together altogether. They've been together almost 25 years.
How long have you been going to the house for the weekends?
Forever.
Really, forever.
Yeah, that's basically what that letter said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? When I go over there, I'm going to take my iPad and my phone and I'm going to call in and get her on the phone with me. So help me, I am. And she will. She will. And I'll say, okay, go ahead, Wendy, tell him. Go ahead, tell him. Then Jeremy will get on.
How old are the kids?
Well, Aubrey just turned 18 and Nathaniel is 25.
Okay, so you don't have any little kids underfoot.
No.
Just you.
Yeah.
Just you they've got to work around.
Yeah, just me. Just me. And I'm easy like a Sunday morning.
Your mother's watching TV tonight. She's up till 3 a.m. now, still watching TV out there
Well, they all stay up though.
because you're there.
No, they do it on their own.
She normally goes to bed. The lady that called in said she normally goes to bed much earlier,
Oh, that's not her.
but has to stay up
No, they stay up
because
late.
she's afraid you'll rearrange things if she goes to bed before you.
No, that's not true.
Okay. Do you go there once a month?
Well, no, I mean, it just depends. Sometimes it's more times than others. It just depends on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday I have to go to Dacia's and help her. So I'll be there early in the morning and I won't get back until about 9 o'clock that night.
Do you help out at all? Because the lady that wrote Carolyn.
Said that should be nice if the mother-in-law helped out, but she wants to be treated like a queen, she said.
No, I have my own chair and it's all made up for me and I just sit. Stupid.
Well, that's what she said. She said, she was waiting
Believe
hand
that?
and
I
foot
got
on her
some land I wanna
mother-in-law
tell you.
all weekend long, and she needs a vacation after the mother-in-law leaves.
No. Jeez. Heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
Why don't you, just for a change, tell Jeremy that you'll drive there?
No.
His wife said she'd really appreciate it.
Trust me. He's working from home. She loves when he leaves to pick me up. Gives her time to herself. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Yep, and then we just
She
talk
she
away
said,
as
but
we're
she
driving.
said she thinks you're doing it because you want attention. She said, how does she drive to work and home, but she can't drive to our house? That's what she said. She said suddenly she forgot how to drive when it comes to coming here.
Well,
The
I
lady
know,
did
have
that
to
called
ask
in.
her Saturday why she wrote that.
Okay.
Okay.
It might
We'll
not be
ask her.
her, but it sounds an
Oh,
awful lot
no, I don't
like
know.
her.
We'll have to see.
Did she say that the mother-in-law worked at a craft store? Didn't she say that in the
Well,
letter?
It was similar. Yeah,
Yeah,
she said it
some
was
kind of
like-
craft supply store, she said.
I'll have to find out.
She said
She'll-
2
well,
days a week.
You know, you can talk to her. She'll tell you.
And she's like, she's able-bodied and can drive, and then suddenly she needs a chauffeur when she comes over here.
Well, and then my other son that goes with me sometimes that lives close to me, which is Jason. I love going in his car because he has a really, really nice car. And it has a massager in it. And so I always ask him if I can turn on the massager. It's wonderful. But so, yeah, when we go, of course, he drives to Jeremy's. But no, Jeremy will come pick
Now,
me up.
he goes and spends the night too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's not going this weekend, but
Wow, that daughter-in-law really puts up with a lot. Huh? He spends the night too, away from his wife and stuff?
well, sometimes he takes Hudson with him, and then she does her thing. It
Oh,
just
you're
depends.
talking about the one that's got the little kid.
Yeah, and he'll take Hudson. We'll take him over there.
Wow.
Or
So then
sometimes
she's
she's
got
gonna take him somewhere.
she's got you and brother-in-law and
And
a
baby.
nephew.
Yeah,
Little toddler nephew who's touching stuff.
yeah. Well, he's pretty good now. He's almost 3.
Wow.
But yeah, yeah.
Boy, that sounds like a lot of
That's
fun.
a lot. That's a lot she puts up with.
Well,
Do you get
you
her
know
nice
what,
presents
too?
and stuff? Do you buy her nice things?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And as a matter of fact, when Jeremy called tonight, he goes, "So do you want it just to be us, or do you want others to come over?" I said, "Well, didn't you just have a house full Saturday?" And he did, had a house full.
Wow.
And,
She's dealing with other
he's-
housefuls too, huh?
Yeah. And I said, "No," I said, "I'm fine
You
just
weren't
seeing you
invited.
guys." He goes, "Are you sure?"
You weren't invited last weekend. Is that
No,
what
I
you were?
was, but I had to work.
Oh. Oh, that was
Yeah.
his birthday party.
Right. And I had to work.
So you didn't get
I'm going
invited.
over this weekend.
Right.
I was invited.
Oh, right.
I had to work.
If they
couldn't get
had
out
the
of it.
invitation out sooner, you could have arranged for the day off.
He didn't send out invitations.
Yeah, but they
You'll
knew
have
when
to-
they were going to have it.
But
could've-
yeah,
You'll
you
have-
knew it was probably going to be the Saturday right after his birthday. I mean, how did everybody else know that showed up there?
Oh, I don't know.
Did they not tell you to the last minute?
No, because he said, "Are you going to be able to come with Jason?" And I said, "I have to work, Jeremy." I said, "I didn't know for sure if you were, going to have Jason over." And at the time, I didn't know that, 100 people would be there.
Whose fault was that?
Huh?
Whose fault was that?
I don't know. And so anyway, so I told him, I said, they make our schedules 3 weeks out. I have to know ahead of time, because if I don't know for sure, I don't ask for it off, because I only work 2 days a week. So anyway, he didn't let me know for sure. It was going to be tentative, I thought,
Jeremy.
so I didn't get it off.
Jeremy.
Trouble in paradise.
Jeremy, wait, Jeremy, Jason, and Jared, is that what they are?
No. If Daisha hadn't been a girl, it would have been Jared. But
Okay.
it's Jason, Jeremy, and Josh.
Okay. And Jeremy is the oldest one?
Jason's the oldest.
Jason is the oldest.
Jeremy's the middle, and Josh is the youngest of the boys.
And they all like having you over their houses?
Yeah.
Overnight, all of them.
Yeah.
Which one do you like? Which one are you the most comfortable spending the night at?
Well, I'd be comfortable at any of them.
But there's always one you feel a little more comfortable.
Well, probably, if I had to pick, I guess maybe Jeremy. I guess Jeremy. I'll say Jeremy.
That's the one with the little kid.
No,
No. Oh gosh.
Jason's the one with the little
Jason's the one with the little kid. Jeremy's the one with the Sicilian wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you feel more comfortable there because she doesn't speak English?
He speaks English. Scooter, you know what's coming out in that? People are going to be saying now again, no. You don't like Italians.
Does she cook Italian food for you?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I love being with them.
English, then she wouldn't know. Then
Sure.
you wouldn't know what she was really saying.
Was there any girlfriend of your son's that you did not care for?
Oh, yes. Yeah, and they knew it.
Were you vocal about it?
Very.
Really?
And I was vocal with the girls, their boyfriends.
Yeah,
if
I
didn't
know
like.
that. You told us that.
Yeah.
But were you vocal with them? Didn't you feel that pushed them towards that girl?
Well, I guess it could have, but the one that Jeremy went with before he met Wendy, she drove me nuts. And I said to him when I first met her, I said, "This isn't the one you're seeing, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh, dear Lord, what is wrong with you?"
Oh boy.
I said, she's got a mouth like a truck driver. So anyway, it's a long story, but anyway, he knew how I felt and she knew how I felt. And,
But it's safe to say if he said that's the one for me, you would have been so supportive, right? Look at Davina. Hey, yeah.
Well, let's just put it this way. I would have tried to really talk to him before he would make that decision to marry her. And then if he did marry her, yeah, then I mean, what are you going to do? I would have to be. But I would try to talk some sense into him before, if I could.
So your kids as adults, if you tell them what you want them to do, they don't do it?
Well, I don't ever tell them what I want them to do as being adults. But now that they're adults, I don't, of course. But I mean, when they were younger, I tried, at times to, well, I always told them how I felt. I never held anything back.
Right.
But, I mean, I'm not going to lose a relationship with them because of an idiot.
Isn't that what that letter said the other day?
It wouldn't have been Wendy that I said that about, trust me.
Did you
But
ever
if
have
he
it
had
out?
married
Did you
the
ever
other
did,
one,
did you ever
then
say
she might have
anything
been
to
writing
any
that
of those
letter.
girlfriends you didn't like? Did you say anything to them directly?
Yeah,
You did?
yeah. The one that I didn't like,
Mm-hmm.
I told her, I said, you know what? I said, for 2 cents, I'd knock you right across that wall right now if I could.
Wow.
What?
Oh my God.
That's exactly what I said to her.
You did?
I did, so help me God.
Wow.
Jeremy would tell you, if he was sitting here right now, he would tell you I did. And
What
he
did she
told her,
do?
he
What
goes, I
did she
told you my
do
mom's going
to
to tell you
evoke
just
that?
what she thinks.
What did she do to evoke that from you?
Look
Oh,
what
she was
Deborah
a,
Vancouver
she was
is.
a witch. I mean,
She's
she was
in her
a
room
piece
and
of work. She really was a piece of work.
But what did, like, I mean, were you guys just sitting down at the table having dinner?
No, 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 no. Oh no. Ugh.
Oh,
No, she was just, well, it's stuff, I mean, I can't get into because it's his life, but
right.
things that she did that just, I knew she was not good for him in the beginning. And then as time went on, and he started seeing it, but it's just something she said one day, and they were both over, and that's when I said to her, I said, for 2 cents, I'd knock you right into that wall if I could.
Did someone take 2 cents out and smack it down on the table?
And Jeremy, Jeremy just looked there and he goes, hey, you know what? I'd stop if I were you. He said, I told you, she will tell you what she thinks. And he was telling her that about me. I never liked her from the first day I met her. I never liked her. Never.
And none of your kids were like, Mom, that's enough.
No.
Wow.
No.
Are they afraid of you?
Well, I mean, I wasn't that way. I wasn't that way with all of them. You know, I mean, I think she's the only one, to be honest with you, that, I mean, I had such animosity towards. Other than that, I mean, they would just break up with them, you know, I mean, it was no big deal. But she's the one that always stuck out in my head.
Wow.
She drove me nuts. And then the only other one that I really couldn't stand was Shrek.
Mm.
And he knew how I felt too,
Right.
because he was a loser. I mean, a real loser.
Right.
And I let him know how I felt. You know, I will not pretend like I like somebody if I don't. And if I can see it's bad news coming to one of my kids where, I mean, their life could be altered.
What if they're just like, not that they're bad, but just that you don't really like them. Like that you don't really click with them.
Yeah. There were some that I just didn't care for, and that was no big deal. I mean, I didn't say anything, you know. I knew it would just probably take its course and that would be the end of it, you know. But these 2 instances that I talked about were, you know, pretty serious, and I could see the writing on the wall. And I was going to do anything I could to make them see what was going on. And then after the fact, they both admitted, you know, that, you know, it would have been awful, which it would have been. And yeah, those were the only 2. The others I didn't say anything.
Elizabeth's comment, Carolyn.
Which Elizabeth?
Dina Elizabeth.
Slow motion sliding 2 pennies across the table.
Oh, that's great.
No, but better to be honest, you know.
I'd like to get that one on the show.
I would.
Which one? The one I don't like?
The one that you said you'd knock her across the wall for 2 cents.
Oh. Oh, I couldn't stand her. Could not stand her. And then Wendy came
Why
into the
didn't you like
picture.
her?
Thank God.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just a bad personality or something?
No, she was beyond a bad personality.
I just want to make an announcement. Can I make a short? I don't feel foggy or anything. I feel perfectly fine now.
Oh, good.
See? Great.
Yeah.
See, you're fine.
Totally lifted. I don't feel anything now.
Arm. There she goes. Look,
See,
rubbing
we
it
didn't
fine.
either. Remember, mine was swollen a little bit though, remember?
I feel like maybe the tiniest, if I press hard, I could feel like, just
Yeah.
like if you got a
Yeah.
shot, you know, I mean, there was a
Yeah.
needle in your arm, okay? So, yeah. My arm hurt more the last time. Didn't hurt, but I mean, I felt it for like that night, and then it was gone.
Same here. Yep, same here.
Oh, good.
So
I'm glad that you're okay now.
what was the thing with her? You said more than what? She was just like
I can't talk about it. It was
okay.
it was serious stuff in his life, but
Oh.
and it had to do with her. And you know, I wasn't going to just sit back and go, you know, whatever. No, nope, that's not going to happen. And then when Shrek wanted to marry Daisha,
Now who's Shrek?
Dacia's old boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend,
Oh, okay.
I knew he was bad news the day I met him, literally the day I met him. And as time progressed, you know, I just knew he could probably be abusive to her. And I knew she would never tell me because she knows what I would have done.
Oh,
And-
gosh. She knows what I would have
No,
done. That
she
makes
did.
you
She
sound
knew.
dangerous.
She knew. And I told him, I mean, I point blank. I mean, I didn't mince words with him because I knew if he ever was with her, that he could kill her because he was just a big oath. I mean, just, ugh. And she's so little, you know, and she's just so,
My daughter would go
believing and
absolutely
trusting and,
out of her
you
mind.
know, oh,
No, but my
anyway.
daughter would go out of her mind if I interfered in her relationships.
Oh, yeah, no, this one, I mean, I didn't stay in it interfering. I said my piece and then that was it until they ended up breaking up. And he started being like an idiot. And then, you know, I told Daisha, I said, you know what? Don't go back and talk to him because he kept trying to lure her back to talk to him. And keep in mind, his whole family had been in prison at one time or another. All of them, even the mother. He came, he was just, awful. And she's always the fixer. She wanted to fix it. She knew she could fix him. And I said, you're not going to fix him. I said, give it up.
But didn't she say like, oh, Mom, please stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
this, Mom. It's not your relationship. She didn't say stuff like that?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, she did. And so I would talk to her about it. And then one time I saw how he was treating her. And I had a feeling that he probably had maybe not been physically abusive, but I could just tell the dynamic between them.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember vividly because they had been, you know, they lived together. And I was really opposed to it. And because I just knew I knew his type. And so I watched the way that, you know, she kind of reacted around him and stuff.
You do,
And
Pam?
when I would try to ask her, you know, that's when she would say, like you said, Mom, it's okay. I've got this. Everything's fine. Da, da, da. So I was watching them one day and I was over there and just watching kind of how she reacted towards him when he would say things or the way he would say things. And so we were sitting down and I said to him, I said, believe me when I tell you this, if you ever touch her, ever, you won't have to worry about the cops. Because if I don't get to you first, one of her brothers will. And that's not a threat, it's a promise. And I got up and I left. So a while later, and meaning like a few weeks, things started, and I knew something was going on. I could tell. And so one day she came over and I was still sleeping and she came into the bedroom and she was upset. And I said, what's going on, Daisha? I go, tell me what's happening. And she, was crying. And I said, I need to know what's going on. And I said, has he hurt you? And she said, no. She said, he hasn't. I go, he's never touched you. And she said, no. And so I knew from that point now that she had come to me, it was getting to where now she felt she had to talk to me. And so it wasn't too much after that I told her, I said, you need to get out of there. You need to come home, get away from him. He's no good. You're never going to fix that. You're never going to fix it. And so she stayed a little bit longer, and then it was Christmas time, and they broke up in February, probably like 3 months later. Well, anyway, it was Christmas and the boys were over and everything, and he said that he had gotten her a ring. And he said, yeah, we're going to be getting married. And he had kind of an attitude, and I said, and what are you going to do to support her?
Oh boy.
And as soon as I started, the three boys just kind of went in all different directions in the other room. And he said, I'm going to support her. I said, how? Because he didn't have a decent job. He really didn't. And they would never have had any kind of a life on top of him being, a jerk. Well, anyway, when they left, he told her, he said, you will never see your mother again. She's my enemy. And if she's my enemy, she's your enemy. And she told me that. And I said, he did, huh? And so a couple days later, she called me and she said, he was just getting so weird. And I said, you need to get out of that house now. If you want me to come over, I'll come over. So she left, and he started calling her constantly. I mean, the phone would ring over and over and over. And I said, don't answer it. Do not answer it. We'll go get your stuff. When he's not there, don't worry about anything. And so Josh, because none of us liked him. And so Josh said, you know what? I'll pay for her plane ticket. He said, go to Texas, because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law lived there. And he said, go to Texas for a while and just, let this kind of all die down. And so she did. She went and she stayed there for a couple weeks. And then when she came back, she had known Andrew before, and because he used to be the cameraman when she would do JCTV. And that's how they knew one another. And I knew Andrew liked her. I could tell. I knew all along. And I remember Andrew would kind of look at Shrek like, what is she doing with him? I mean, you would just have to know this guy to know what I'm talking about. And and I could read it on him. And so once they got together, I asked him, I said, Andrew, I need to ask you something. And I want you to be honest with me. So I, said to him what I noticed when he would be there when she was filming, and how Andrew would kind of look at him. And he said, yeah, he goes, I did. I used to think that. And I looked at Daisha, I go, I told you, I knew I could see it all along. And she kind of smiled, So when she got back from Texas, they filmed some more, and then they went to dinner. And from that point on, that was it. And they were married a year later.
What is JCTV?
It's a Christian, it's kind of like MTV, but Christian music. And they did a reality show, and she was on that. They went on a cruise, and so there was a whole 7 weeks of that.
Wait. With Shrek?
No, with Andrew.
With Andrew, okay.
Right. And so anyway, so then, he's out of the picture, thank God. And, that was that. But it was a hellish 2.5 years. And I don't say it lightly. So yeah, in answer, that was a long, way to answer you, but yes, I will say something. If I know that, her life could have been hell, yes, I definitely would do anything to get her away from that. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. And with Jeremy, same thing. I'm not sorry at all. And for the others, like I said, they have girlfriends, boyfriends, they break up, they go together. I don't say anything about that. These two situations were a lot more serious and more detrimental than I
What
will.
about their dad? Does he ever say anything to him?
Yeah, he did. He would say things too, but he isn't as, well, sometimes I think he doesn't
He isn't
see
as
things.
direct and forceful as you, Davita.
Well, no, I mean, he can be, but he wasn't, he had his feelings about him. He didn't like him at all.
But did he say, I'm not going to get
No.
involved, Davita? Please stop.
No, well, he started to get involved towards the end. But I was always kind of the
He never told you, like, easy, Davita, their relationship.
No, he really didn't say easy because he didn't like him either. No, he didn't say easy. Well, he knew it wouldn't do any good anyway. No, he didn't. He didn't because he didn't like him. Now, if it was somebody he liked, I'm sure he would have. But, he just isn't as outspoken as I am, I guess.
Yeah.
But like I say, in those two particular instances, I am very glad, and I don't regret at all anything I ever said to either one of them. And I asked her, I said, did he ever, after it was all said and done, I said, did he ever get physical with you? And she said one time, because she always would deny to me. And she said one time he pushed me. And she said, and then he put a hole in the wall. And I said, you do know that hole in the wall eventually would have been you. You do know that, right? And she said, yeah. And I said, what did you do when he did that? And she said, I was scared. And like I said, if you could see them together, it wouldn't have taken much. And then I would have been in prison. And that would have been the end of it.
Well, you would have still been in prison. You would have been probably on the cell block and stuff.
Yeah.
I could say, who's that up there? That's Davita. She'll knock you right across the room, but then she'll show you how to make a wreath.
No, seriously though, I'm serious.
You like the black and white
would have
though.
been the end of it.
You like the black and white though.
Well, I do like black and white, but I don't like stripes. I like checks.
I know.
I would have had to take one of the outfits and cut them so I could make
I
a
know.
Mackenzie child look.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all.
That's all.
Because when your kids have boyfriend and girlfriends, yeah, they're going to get a bunch of little twerps that you don't like, but nothing to where you're going to lose sleep over. You know what I mean? It's like they go through their thing, they get the boyfriend, girlfriend, break up, cry, and then they get another one. It's the end of the world, and then it's not. You go through all that with them when they want to come to you and talk about it. But yeah, those were the only two that I really got involved in. The other ones I didn't, because that's just normal stuff.
So nobody messed with Davita. Oh my gosh.
Some of these
But
comments.
wouldn't you, if you knew, if you knew deep in your heart something was happening, or your daughter was with some idiot that could hurt her. I'm talking seriously. and know that and when I say that, I am not kidding, that the cousins had been in prison, the father was in prison, the mother was in prison. I mean, he came from a whole line of people that were just, where did you pick him up at?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was maddening. And then, like I told her, I said, could you imagine if you had London, knowing what you've gone through with the autism? He would have checked out. That guy would have checked out. And she would have been on her own trying to deal. God.
You get involved in
Nope.
the older grandchildren's relationships too?
Huh?
Do you get involved in the older grandchildren's relationships?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know them, but I don't know them. No, I don't get involved in them. You know, I mean, no,
Not yet.
I don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, I like all of the boyfriends and girlfriends that I've seen them have. I mean, it's been fine
So far.
so far. But no, I wouldn't say anything anyway. That wouldn't be my place. I mean, that would have to be, you know, obviously.
I'm sure you'd be
Parents'
talking,
place.
that would be after you
Well,
would
I
talk
would,
to your
yeah.
son about it to
Yeah, I
do
would,
something.
Yeah. I would talk to them if I thought I saw something, but I mean, I would never go, you know, what am I trying to say? I wouldn't go.
None of your kids ever said like, Mom, stop it. I don't agree with that.
On the two instances that I'm talking about?
No, about anything. Like when you say something, do they just go, okay, how high?
How high?
No, I mean like anything you say goes, or did they ever say to you,
Oh, no.
that's ridiculous,
no.
Mom, we're not doing that?
No, well, I don't really say anything to them for them to say that, because I don't get involved in once they got married, and this is you could ask any of them this, once they got married,
Yeah.
I never got involved after that.
Like you never say, what are you getting that? I don't like that house you're buying, or
Oh,
I
no,
wish you'd live over there, or I don't like
No.
this. No?
No,
No.
I never say anything like that when they're, like I say, once they were married, that was it. That's their life.
You never
And I
pulled the
don't get
guilt trip
involved.
on them, like, what are you doing for Christmas? You're going to her family's again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I mean, I don't do it all the time. I mean, I have done that on occasion, but no, not as a rule. No. But have I ever? Yeah. But I don't keep going on and on about it.
That's
But I'm not, I mean, I truly
that
am not
email.
a meddling in-law or mother. I really am not, believe it or not. I'm not, as far as their, you know, whatever they do. I never say anything because I don't feel it's my place.
Me too,
Unless
Pam.
they
I
ask
could
me.
not
Good.
say something to my daughter. It's not that she's been with anybody that's been bad, but it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
Like, I couldn't say, like, oh my gosh, don't you think, like, oh, what's going on? Or is this, she would just be like, please, I don't want to talk about this. It's my life. Yeah.
Even if you really felt somebody was being mean to her or hurting her or could be detrimental to her health, you wouldn't try to talk to her?
Yeah, but it wouldn't do any good. And I might have at one time approached the guy and said, if you don't leave her alone, because there was a guy that was engaged to someone else, okay? And I knew that, and the person he was engaged to was over in Asia or something in medical school,
Mhm.
and he was bothering my daughter like crazy
Uh-huh.
and trying to get her into, and I just knew it was like, it was a terrible thing. First of all, the guy is a creep, right?
Right.
Because he's engaged to someone else. Somebody might have sent him a message that said, if you don't leave my daughter alone, your fiance is going to know everything.
Mhm.
Somebody might have sent a message like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then guess
Yeah.
what? He broke up with her. And then he sent this is years later, sent my daughter a message because, he begged me, oh, please don't tell, I'll leave her alone. I said, you leave her alone right now, better than yet. I want to see the message where you tell, just get that freak away from her because you're going to be in a lot of trouble if you don't.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, right, she was in another relationship. He went to her and he said, I don't have anything to feel scared about your mother now. She contacted me about this. Go ahead and ask her. It's a big deal.
Mhm.
Because at that time, my daughter said, did you do that? I said, yeah, because he was an absolute creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said. But,
Yeah. No, and that's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm saying. When it's something to where and a lot of times we do know because we've lived life. Well, I'll speak for myself. I mean, I've lived life. I know, I know good, bad. I know, I know. Academically, I'm okay. Street smart, yeah, I am. And certain personalities, and I knew this guy. I knew it. I knew what he was like. I knew I was right on him. And I knew my daughter. And I knew that he would destroy her. And she was too sweet of a person. Truly, I mean, truly sweet of a person. And I would not let him destroy her. I wouldn't. And I would fight to the death if I had to, that I would never let her be with him. And anything I said to this day, I don't regret. Nothing. So, and that's just the way I feel. And I'm very thrilled. And when Andrew and her got engaged, I mean, I was so thrilled because I knew how much he truly loved her. And they've been married now 10 years. And I'm telling you, they adore one another. And that would not have been her life with Shrek. Oh, and then Jeremy's ex, I mean, he was younger, but I don't regret that one either because Wendy and him have been married now 20 years and altogether 26 years. And I couldn't ask for a better daughter-in-law. I mean, I love her like she's, one of my own. So both of those instances, and like I said, and it was only those two instances that I ever got as involved as I did. And I don't regret either one of them. I'm very happy the way things turned out. And I think sometimes as a parent, you have to. I mean, at least try if you know that something could be so detrimental to them, even if they don't listen in the end, at least you tried the best you could. That's the way I feel.
oh dear, Robbity Bob.
Huh?
Robbity Bob said, I must admit, Davita Lane, a wee bit back, if I had seen my daughter's ex crossing the street, my foot may have accidentally hit the accelerator rather than the brakes.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep, it's true. I mean, you just, you never stop being the parent, no matter how old they get. But, as long as, before they do get, well, I mean, even if they are married and you see something, I guess, but thank God, I've never had that problem with any of them, once they were married. And, I just kept my mouth shut. I'm sure a lot of them are shocked, but, I never interfered once they got married.
Would
But,
it
yeah,
would it change if like there was like we're moving away, Mom. We're going to Japan.
Oh, I'd be devastated. But, you know, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you can't stop them.
Oh, you wouldn't try to stop it?
No, no, no. I mean, if it was like a job or something like that.
No,
where
what
they
if it was
had
just
to
like,
go-
no, my wife just wants to start over in Japan. She wants us to be totally away from everyone and start over in Japan.
Well, I'm sure I would say something. I mean, but I wouldn't cause, you know what I mean? I wouldn't go and start ranting and raving.
I can't believe you would do this. Okay.
No, I probably would end up crying. I would probably cry a lot.
She's just trying to destroy everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be very sad.
She will follow them, or he said.
I'd be hanging on to the plane.
Well, I'll be there for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to do this?
Because you better
see
get
me
a
a
big
lot
place
more.
with a bedroom for me, and I'm going to need my own quarters and stuff. Because I know it's going to be a long time. It's not going to be a couple of nights.
No, Jeremy's trying to talk to get a bunch of property and build a couple houses right next to each other.
Oh, yeah?
I go, where are you going to get property out here? It's not like we live where there's a lot of land.
Like sister
People are on
wives?
top of each other. Huh?
Like sister wives?
No. Well, yeah, but that's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, they'll probably be selling their stuff.
Move right
right
in
there
there.
going.
Move right in there.
Move right into one of those houses. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't move into one of those houses.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you, Scooter. Just.
Look, she's got it on mute.
And if I did that, she would go,
Where are you, Carol?
"Where are you, Carolyn?" Like a lunatic.
Here, I'm just getting in the tub.
I thought that
Loves
was
that
going to be
tub.
Saturday night. Scooter.
Oh, so when Wendy and I call in Saturday night, you guys are going to be in the tub. She's going to go, what kind of people are you hanging around?
What the heck is this that your mother is watching? This is disgusting. These people they are in their bathtubs. This
in
is,
their
I think
bathtubs,
this is,
Jeremy.
an OnlyFans thing. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring my iPad so I can call in. Because when I'm at their house, usually I only have my phone,
Oh, really?
so I can't. I usually can only type in.
Oh,
Just
God.
make sure you check your messenger too. I sent you a message, earlier before you went on, so.
You sent me a message?
Yeah, on Messenger.
Okay, I'll check it. Scooter couldn't hear me going into Marshall's.
Why? What'd you get in Marshall's?
I bought, what did I buy in Marshall's? Some dog toys. I bought a shadow box, a really nice one, in this like the turquoisey green color that I like. And they were only $12.99. But they were
Wow.
really nice. I mean, not like a shadow box like you buy at Michael's for $24.99, just like a frame.
Right.
These were like cabinets. And
Wow.
then when I saw the price, and they had a lot of them in different shapes and sizes, some really the big ones for $16.99 that were like 16 by 20. Then when I went to Michael's and I saw what they charge for a shadow box frame, and they had these things at Marshall's, I wish I had gotten another one.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really nice. Anyway, I got one of those, and I got a big sun in that same color. And what else did I get? Dog toys, and what else?
Did you get your pee pads?
Not there. I got the pee pads in TJ Maxx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I saw a part of when you were drinking coffee and you didn't like it and you said Scooter drinks it.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Just
kind was it?
Scooter just drinks it black. She just gets
Ooh,
black.
I
Ugh.
can't.
I know.
I can't.
It's like so. It hurts my stomach.
Oh, I cannot do it.
Ugh.
I have to have cream, and I put brand. Well, I always have to have iced coffee anyway. But what I do is I do one. It's from Pete's Coffee. It's the Keurig, and it's the dark roast. And then I use brown sugar, cream, well, half and half, and then a lot of ice. And I have one of those every day, except when I go to work. And then I make a second one to have during the day.
Mm-hmm.
But usually just one cup of coffee. Well, it's a glass, but of coffee.
Yeah.
But I have to have that first one in the morning.
What is this? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see if I missed any mail here. Told you about our schools having case after case.
Are they again?
Yeah, thankfully our kids haven't been affected by it, but bus driver, staff member, student. I'm telling you, they're saying it's spiking like crazy because people are getting a false sense of security. And
I know Michigan has had a
had a
they say
spike.
it's- Yeah.
And we're going into summer. We don't want to see that because now they're opening up, like everything's opening up. Walt Disney
Yep.
World, all
Yep.
this stuff. And I'm just afraid I don't want to get a big setback.
Yeah. Disneyland's opening too.
Yeah.
But I think they still have to wear masks, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know we still have to wear masks at work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't see the masks going anytime soon. Well, what was this thing that I have to do? Oh, shoot. What is this lady's name?
And Lisa D was in here earlier.
Yeah, what is this lady's name? Oh, gosh. I'm looking for an email for somebody. I can't remember their name. Oh, yes.
And you still haven't heard from Lorianne at all.
No, have you, Scooter?
No, I haven't heard nothing.
That's so crazy.
That's kind of scary.
I know.
I mean, you know she would have been on here.
Yes, I know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I hope she's okay, Scooter.
Hey, Little Mermaid. Ariel.
Yeah, I hope she is too. I've been
You haven't
thinking,
heard anything either, huh?
I know, I'm worried about her too.
Just doesn't make sense because I know she would have been in here.
Well, I would think she would send at least another message in Slack.
Right. Just to let people know she's okay.
Yeah. Lorianne, if you're listening, please let us know.
Yeah, just leave a text or anything in Slack just so we know you're okay.
Just even put a smiley face or something.
Yeah. Because then I worry about that little Coco.
Well, she's with her sister.
And then Linda Roars, she was in a couple days ago, right?
Yeah. But Coco is with Lorianne's sister.
Okay. What about Nana Patty's sister? Any new news on that?
I know she's in hospice.
Poor Nana Patty. She hasn't been on. She's probably a wreck.
She's been on. Not on panel, but in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
anybody else? I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that we haven't heard from. think. What's going on for tomorrow now?
Not too much. Trying to think here. I did put that.
And Kubi she ordered her Cricut.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget tomorrow if you want to look at.
Yeah,
different things
that's
on
what I
the
meant to
weekend.
ask you. You said, did you go your craft stuff? So they already started with it?
Yeah,
Now, what was
Yeah.
the price of the Cricut?
$339, I think it was. $339,
Oh, okay.
and it's on tomorrow. Well, it'll start probably at 4 a.m,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's on all the way until midnight tomorrow night or today. Well, for you today, but until midnight. And then there's all different, crafters on there selling stuff, but yeah, just so I'm happy that Kubi got hers. And then I don't know if somebody else ordered. I think somebody else said they were going to order it, but now I can't remember who it was. I don't know. Danielle, are you going to look into it or no? That wasn't it who it was. Oh, okay. Somebody in Slack, I think, said they were thinking about it. Bugs me, I can't remember who it was now.
Oh, it was well, Danielle, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to talk her into it, but she was going to look into it. But no, it was someone other than Danielle too. Oh, that's bugging me now. But they said, yeah, I think I'm going to look into it. Huh. I can't remember which one it was. Don't you think that's a good deal? Because they get vinyl, they get, can't remember what all they get. I think they get an extra mat and something else. You haven't used the infused.
No, and I looked at it again today in Michael's, but I am so confused with it. I don't understand it at all.
Well, let me tell you, I know.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what it is it, okay. Instead of regular vinyl, you know how it kind of feels like, you know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
kind of tell that it's there, kind
Yes.
of, or whatever. Okay.
Right.
Well, the infused, okay, it's like the other. So what you would do is you would cut out whatever you were going to cut out to put on the shirt or a purse or
Yeah.
hat, whatever. And then you would use your maker to cut out the design, but you would do it on your infused paper that you would get, the roll. You would take it off and you would use that. And then you would mirror it if it was any kind of saying.
Okay.
And then you would iron it onto whatever. But what happens is it seeps into the fibers of whatever it is, and it's a part of the shirt.
Oh, okay. But what about the pens, though?
And the pen's the same thing. If you would write the pens on a piece, and you can use regular printer paper from your computer, and
Yeah.
you would do the design that you wanted. And then again, you would mirror it if it was words. And then you would turn that over and you would iron it on, and that would infuse. It would be just like using the paper, only you're using pens.
Okay. So, when you see the rolls of the infusible ink, it's just like but it comes in colors.
Yes. And it comes like in gradient colors. It comes in solid. It comes in printed. And I think that, I know for a fact, I think that they're having the pens and the, infused paper, if you look at HSN, there's a bundle, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the time to get them because they're expensive. But you can get them again where you make those 5 payments, which then it comes down to hardly anything.
Okay.
And it's only for those hours that I told you about. So if you look on there, are you looking at HSN right now?
Well, right now I'm looking at Cricut because they're having a sale too. Do you know that?
No.
They're having a sale too. Okay, so their infusible ink is okay. They've got infusible ink transfer sheet, rainbow pattern, regularly $12.99 is $6.50.
Okay, so that's a good deal.
Right, and then they also have the $4 for the Cricut Joy. That's infusible ink. Okay, let me see. Infusible ink.
But you
infusible
can't
ink.
use the Joy on the Maker. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Don't buy anything that's the Joy. It won't work on your Maker.
Okay. Let me see what else they have. Infusible ink. Okay, so they have the $6.50 for the rainbow. They have rainbow triangles is $6.52. The rainbow these are all the transfer sheets. Infusible ink. So it looks like infusible ink is half price. Infusible ink black botanicals is half price. It's all. Let me see. Everything is half price so far on the. I'm looking at materials.
AJ Vintage, I wouldn't pay $3.99. Go on to HSN, and it's lower than that.
Okay, they also have a. Listen to this, Davita. They also have a. Is that $6? Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, they also have a bulk premium vinyl pack, 40 of the 12 by 12 sheets for $16. It says regularly $114.
Well, that's a really good
That's
deal.
a good deal because it's $2 a sheet in Michael's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's a 40 pack for $16.
Yeah, that's a good deal. And that's what now? The gold?
No, it has all different colors. It's a 40 count value pack.
Now, is that the infused ink or is that the
No,
vinyl?
this is vinyl, but a lot of times you need colors like this and you don't want to buy it has like a big variety of colors. It says it has teal, fuchsia, wine, bright yellow, bright green, light purple, turquoise, midnight blue, cardinal red, green. You get 4 of each color.
Okay, and then now what do you do with those again? With those vinyl?
Oh, it's like what I did on this one.
Oh, okay.
You know, any kind of a decal.
Okay, can you put the link to that in the description?
Yeah, hold on. You mean
And
in the chat? I'll just
Yeah,
throw
in
it.
the chat.
I can just throw it in your messenger because
Okay.
then you're gonna forget and not look. And they have a big sale at Cricut.com. And I've also heard that if you have the Cricut Access subscription, which I do have, that you only have to order $50 to get free shipping.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So
Now, go on to HSN though to look at what they have and see if there's anything that.
I will see. They've got. Here's another infusible ink. It animal prints, $9 regularly $18. See, they have these are all half price. They have all of the blank shirts. They're all on sale. Let me see. The infusible ink pens are on sale. The ones that are normally $30 or $15. Let's see what else. Infusible ink transfer sheets and copper burnish are $9 from $18. Like I said, all the vinyl is on sale. They have an infusible ink bundle that's on sale. They have lots of stuff that's on sale. I'm telling you, I have found that they have the best prices on vinyl. If you're trying to get, especially the bulk rolls that they have, black, white, silver, and gold, you're never going to find cheaper than that.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
It's crazy. Let's see. Iron-on metallics. What else do they have? They have an extra, their fine point pens are on sale. What else do they have on sale? Let's see. Infusible ink. Yeah, everything is on sale here. Let's see. Cardstock. Iron-on transfers. Stencil vinyl. Infusible ink. Distressed berry. Mickey Mouse designs are on sale. The foil board, craft board is all on sale. The vinyl, the premium vinyl. In white, the big rolls. They have everything on sale. The glitter, all the glitter cardstock. There's a big sale in Cricut. So now you said an HSN. Let me see. Let me see what they have. Just HSN is all it?
Yeah, just hsn.com. Danielle, yeah, I really like her. The one that you're seeing right now, she's from Crafter's Companion. I've gotten a lot of her stuff. That's the one I got the sewing machine from, and they gave me a full refund, which I thought was pretty cool. But I like a lot of her stuff.
Okay, so now I'm on this Crafty Craft. Crafty, let's see. Okay, the Cricut Maker, $3.39. All right.
Ari says, enter Davita for a discount. I wish.
Anna Griffin. Okay. I'm not seeing okay, hold on.
Just and the search put Cricut, and then the stuff that's Cricut will
Oh,
come
okay.
up.
All right.
And they also have a schedule that will tell you when,
Schedule.
if you want to watch it on TV, when Cricut comes
Schedule.
up. And
So they also have a Cricut Maker for $2.99.
is that a bundle,
Um,
or is it just the Cricut?
just the Cricut. That's $2.99. Let's see. They have that's for the Joy. Premium value Patsy is $18. That's no big shakes. They have cheaper than that on the vinyl pack. Let's see. They have the thing with the tools. I don't know if that's such a great deal.
Are you talking the 179?
Yeah, I don't know if that's such a great deal. I have the thing. I bought the thingy thing for $17 on Amazon, and I don't know. I don't know.
What about the infused paper and the
I'm gonna
pen?
try. I'm trying to see the price of infused paper. Okay, so I think the infusible paper is cheaper over at the other place because
Okay.
this says Cricut. This is okay, a 2-pack. Let me see what it is at the other place. Infusible ink, transfer paper. Now this rainbow one is $12.59 and theirs is $12.99. Okay, for that one, but there's other ones like I don't know that are $8 for infusible. Let me see.
The Maker does do more, Kubi, or AJ, whoever's asking. You want the Maker. If you're going to get one, don't get the Explorer. Get the Maker, because the Maker does do more.
Okay, I'm trying to see another infusible ink paper. Seeing so much stuff at the Cricut Joy. I think the shirts are cheaper too. Not like the Easy Press. The Cricut Maker Perforation Blade. Okay, exclusive Cricut, Anna Griffith. That's paper. I don't know. I think. Can you believe that mug press thing is $200?
No.
The freak is that about? Infusible ink bundle. That's $61 over there, but it's only off $79. Geez, let me check infusible ink bundle over here on the Cricut site. Well, they have two different bundles, but their bundles look like they have a lot more of everything in there. I don't know. Because the one on Cricut, for $89, you get like blanks, you're getting coasters, you're getting two sets of pens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things of the boxes of the rolls. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard when you have to kind of go piece by piece to see what's the better.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe they're kind of comparable as far as certain things go, or if people want to pay payments instead of all of it at one time.
but I think Cricut does payments too. You just have a different way to do it.
But do you pay interest on that? Because HSN, there's no interest.
No, I don't think I think they have interest free too.
So I guess it just depends on what you're looking for and, what best suits what you're looking into.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's foil board.
Yeah, that's right, Danielle.
Topia. What did Danielle say? Cardstock. Martha.
Did Scooter go to sleep?
I don't know what she's doing. She's not listening to anybody.
No, she's not. She's in drama.
Probably.
What drama is there right now? See, I am so far removed from that.
It's just that stupid drama that's been going on for months and months and months, and I don't know why they get so excited about it because it's always the same old thing. This is really pretty paper. How many? Only 12 sheets.
I'm not watching drama. I'm
What are you watching?
in bed listening.
Oh, you're falling asleep.
Yeah, she goes to bed early now. Suddenly,
Stop it. It's
You
not
know-
early.
Okay. All right.
Believe it or not, I like to lay here and watch history for real. I'm not even joking.
History
Yes, ma'am.
of
The
drama.
History Channel?
No, I watch it on, I'm watching it on my phone. For
Oh,
some-
gotcha.
Yeah.
History.
I don't know
Oh, I
why,
like
but
that
do.
too. Yeah.
Oh gosh, there was something, David, I saw the other day. It was this goat thing. And I'm
Oh.
like, oh my gosh, I forget. I was going to take it. I was like, what is this about goats?
Probably because I was watching that
Yeah.
channel.
Oh my goodness gracious.
They are so cute. Oh, those little goats are so cute.
But I don't know, girls, ladies, and gents.
All right.
Probably going to get off now. So I feel good though. I don't feel foggy.
Good.
Feel
Well, then you
good.
probably won't. If you're feeling good now, I don't think you're gonna.
Feel good. I don't feel chilled. I don't feel
Oh, good.
anything like that. But I'm going to go get some rest.
Cool.
And let me see. I can't get back to the chat. Where's the chat? There we go. She hates us, Ari says. It's the same drama, right? Hey, Tracy W. Tracy W. I thought you were in the tub, Scooter. She said she was. She lied. Didn't she do the same thing the
I
last
lied
time? And
about
said
what? What did I
that
lie
you were
about?
getting in the tub.
I was in the tub.
She just did a quick one.
What did you
Ariel
get in the
doesn't
tub
dance
for? Why
alone.
even get in the tub to get out that fast? That's ridiculous.
Why? It just relaxes me.
Okay.
Get right in bed.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of work just to get out that fast.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, I will. All right, everybody.
Okay, guys. Love you in chat.
Somebody
Yes,
put a
Polly,
super
this
chat
is
up
the real
there.
one.
Oh yeah, I got your. That was the bail money. Thank you.
Bail money.
Yeah, they put bail money for me and Stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
for laminating.
for the laminating of the Social Security
Okay.
card. Yes. Thank you,
Oh, where did Foxy go?
Foxy. Yeah, what happened to Foxy?
Where'd Foxy go?
She dropped off.
You know
I
that
don't
happens
she
to her
probably
phone all
lost.
the time.
Yeah, she
Her
lost
phone just
connection.
dies. Sorry, Foxy. But thanks for calling in. Thanks, Davita.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scooter. Thanks, everybody in the chat. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good night,
you.
Mrs.
Good, guys.
Calabash, wherever you are. Yeah, who used to say that?
Oh, wait. Who said that? Wait, don't go yet.
I don't know. Somebody,
No, wait. Was it Red Skelton?
maybe. Red Skelton, was that the guy that I couldn't
Yes,
guess that
yes.
time?
Yes.
Yeah, see, look, it always comes back to that. And you know what it came back to? Remember somebody was talking about Whitney Houston? Today I was in
Yeah.
TJ Maxx and I was going through hoodies and they were Whitney Houston t-shirts and hoodies. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy, right? Yeah. All right.
That's
Well,
nuts.
everybody be well. Prayers for all that need 'em.
Love
Love you
you all.
guys. Bye.
Love you. Love you.
Bye. Bye. May have to go over here and close this.